Hello and happy Thursday. Ooh, let me turn that off. Hello and happy Thursday. We're almost at the weekend. We're gonna make it, guys. I think we're gonna make it. Sorry for starting a little late. I was just unusually tired when I got home from work and decided to take not one, but 2 naps. I got home, took the first nap, got up, got something to eat, and right when I was gonna start getting the stream ready, I just decided, you know what? I could go for round 2. So that's in my afternoon. I am very excited because today I'm going to be playing Master of Orion II, Battle at Antares. It's I think growing up, this was the game that was most consistently like the game I would say if you asked me what my favorite game in the world was. It's so good. It's an old game, it's from 1996, so I've been playing it a long time. That does not mean I'm good at it, but it's a dang good time. I love this game. So let me go ahead and get it started. I'm gonna try and get it to play the opening cutscene. It might be like really loud. So if it is, just turn the stream down until it's over, and then I'll lower the game volume if it's still too loud. I tested it a little bit last night, but I don't know. This is just a standalone executable, so I'm not sure. It's not like cloud saving my settings or anything like that. So just get this open. Oh, Windows changing sizes, DOS opening, stuff lagging out. Are you gonna work? Oh. This program, please. Hold. Oh, you're tiny. Oh, how do I full screen you? Oh no.
This is Alpha 9.
Oh god, that's loud. Hold on.
555.
God, it's loud. Hold on. Hold, please. Technical difficulties. Can I... Where are your settings? How do I get you... Oh man, it's 1996. They don't know about full screen gaming yet. All right, this is not what happened last night. Let me quit out and let me open it again and see if I can make it good. That's the wrong folder. Here and over here. Where is it? There it is. Where's the executable? Application. Here we go. What? Okay. What even are all these? Why does it have a cloud saves folder? This game's from 1996. Alright, might have to reinstall it, which isn't as bad as you might think because it's a very small game. I hit this one. GOG Galaxy Web Installer. No! Not what I asked for. That's where the installer takes more time to download than the actual game itself. Alright, installed successfully. Launch. Okay. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening on the full screen! Alright. Alright, round two. Like I said, volume might be loud, but hopefully this works. Oh, it's not working. Why is it tiny? Can I? Oh, that might break it. Oh god. Oh, it's just showing my... Right, I looked earlier, there's nothing there that doxes me, but... Hold. Alright, OBS, I need you cooperating. Game capture. Move to. Specific window. I guess it's this one?
Sir, reading an Interan battlecruiser in Sector 7.
Alright, are you gonna... If I do this, what happens? Not what I'm asking you for. This is working much better last night. On your small on my screen again too, so we broken everything.
Alpha scramble. Roger, control.
How do I... Can I just...
Moving into attack.
Well, that didn't work.
Beginning my run now.
Can I move you? I can, you're just not...
Sir, we lost Alpha 9. Divert full power to shields. Scramble already cracked. Shields down to 80%, sir. Stay on those shields. I need full power. Shields down to 60%. 50% and dropping. Launch emergency distress beacon now.
Alright, I know we can hack this. This is mega jank, but it should work. Alright, you don't need to see that bit. And then I can... make you... a little bigger, can I? Hold on, oh, not that one. You... hold on. Get rid of this. You get out. Display capture. I just... Alright, I need to figure out the whole studio mode thing. Actually, a little too big. Let's shrink it down. Oh, what the? That's not... Still a little too big. Whoop. Professional streamer, by the way. That's about right. Almost. Now you're too small. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Try to get it just right. There. Up. Nope. Is that good? Okay, I think that's as good as we're getting it. Sorry about all that. Also, terrible news. Oh, it's so distracting having my mouse there. We need to try again. Because it's tiny on my actual screen. Oh, no, not that. Not that. Oh. It might be that. Alright, we're reinstalling it again because that launching it from the installer seems to be the only thing that works. Right, launch. And, alright, things broke. That's good. Game number 1. Oh, it's slightly off.
This is Alpha Niner calling Science Station Hermes.
Alright, let's just watch the cutscene.
Alpha Niner, this is Science Station Hermes. We read 555. Roger, Hermes. All cleared. Sector Gamma Delta 4. Request clearance for landing. That's Roger, Alpha Niner. You are cleared for landing. Switch to station control. Switching to station control. Synced and locked. Alpha Niner, be advised Zulu Command once you're ready for debriefing. Roger, control.
Sir, reading an Terran battlecruiser in Sector 7.
Alert status. Clear weapon interlocks. Alert Zulu Command to our situation.
Alpha Niner, scramble. Roger, control.
Moving into attack position, beginning my run now.
Sir, we lost Alpha 9. Divert full power to shields. Scramble already cracked. Shields down to 80%, sir. Stay on those shields. I need full power. Shields down to 60%. 50% and dropping. Launch emergency distress beacon now.
Yeah. Ah, gotta love those early 90s cutscenes. Alright, how much are you guys missing? You're not missing a whole lot, but it is... it's off-center. Alright, I might break it a bit. Normally, I'd call that good enough, but Twitch is telling me that there are no viewers here, so I'm going to go ahead and give in to my perfectionist impulses. See, now it's fine. But there's no way for me to... I don't think there's any way for me to force this to full screen. Can I do this? Nope. Oh god, is that... Oh, that's actually something on my... There's a bug on my monitor. 1 second. Handling that. Oh. Don't plunder it. Okay, I think I smushed him under the monitor stand, so that's that's how things are gonna be today. Alright, any other tricks I can try? Yeah. Ugh. Alright, what would happen if I were to... Oops, that's not OBS, that's Twitch. Let me try lowering it. Oh, that might be the problem. Okay, let's just try lowering it like there. And then let's try all this again. So, in the momenta. Carefully watching everything on the screen to make sure I'm not doxing myself. Also praying that my air conditioning kicks in at some point because it's warm in here. Right? Promising. Is that good? That might be it. Alright, I think we nailed it. Okay, so sorry about all the drama, but welcome to Master of Orion II. Game designed by Steve Barcia and Ken Bird and lead programmer. Yeah, we're not reading all that. Alright, this is a sci-fi 4X game. Oh, it did save some of these settings. Alright. I played this a lot as a kid. There's a bunch of stuff you can change, so I love that one of the difficulty settings is just impossible, where everything has a super advanced start and is immediately hostile towards you. I'm gonna go ahead and go with average. It's because I've got experience with this game. Not for a long time, but I do have experience. I don't know what version this is. The version I had did not have cluster as an option. It just had small, medium, large, and huge. And like there's not even like a sprite for cluster. So I think that was just added in later. There's also another one down here where you can start further along in the timeline, so everybody just gets an advanced start. So you have pre-warp, average, Post Warp, which is new, and also doesn't have its own sprite, then Advanced. You can also have Galaxy Age, so you can have more organic-rich planets and fewer mineral-rich planets, or vice versa, or Average, which I'll go with. You choose a number of players. This is just going to be filled in with NPCs, so we've got a huge galaxy. Let's shove 8 people in there. Tactical combat is turn-based, so it's kind of like Lords of Magic, where you could either do the unit-to-unit turn-based combat, or you can just hit an autocomplete and it'll just decide who wins and what the losses were. I'm going to go and do tactical combat because I think it's cool. You can turn off random events, which would make for kind of a dull game, but I guess if, I don't know, you want to be competitive or something. And Terran's attack. That cutscene that just happened, you can just turn that off. So these are all the different species you can be. God, I love them all so much. This is just the right amount of, like, a little bit campy and, like, kind of cartoony, a little bit. But you've got the Alkari, who are, expert pilots. They've got good ship defense. They also have a slight advanced start because they have artifacts on their home world. You got the Meklar, who are cyborgs. Got the Bullrathi, who are very powerful infantry. Got the Mercians, who are also expert pilots and generally good at war. They have good ship offense, as well as the Warlord trait, which I don't quite remember what it does. We'll look into that in a second. The Darloks, who are shapeshifters and spies, very good at espionage, very annoying to have as your enemies. The Cylons, who are the chief scientists, so they have, as on top of faster scientific research, they also get more research options. The downside that they are very frail. The Ilarians, who are telepaths and also omniscient, so they can actually see basically the whole galaxy from the start of the game. The Sakra, who basically just reproduce real fast. And grow a lot of food and just kind of swarm the galaxy. The Nolams, who are traders and good at just accruing money, and we're not going to think about what stereotypes they're playing into. Silicoids, their thing is that they can basically survive anywhere. They effectively don't need to eat or breathe, so they can settle like on toxic or irradiated planets. Humans are humans. They don't do anything special. The Trilarians are distantly related to the Anterans that we saw earlier. And they are transdimensional, meaning that while the Ilarians can see everything at once, the Trilarians can go anywhere at once. I mean, not at once, but normally you have to research fuel cell technology in order to extend your ship's range, but Trilarians can just very slowly make their way anywhere, just by folding space. Last but not least, the Klakens, the ant people. They're kind of like the Sakra. They're very industrious and reproduce very quickly, and they have a huge homeworld, with the downside being that they have fewer research options. You can also customize races. I always play as the Cylons as a kid, partly because I just really liked the whole research power thing, and also because having Cylons as your enemy is awful, because they immediately get a tech lead and just suddenly they're 3 tiers ahead of you and just gunning you down. They're generally peaceful, but ugh. And yeah, you can just see the exact perks that each race had. So Cylons have +2 research. They have a dictatorship. Dictatorship is like the default government style. They have a low G world, which makes them frail and weak. They have a large home world, right? Yeah, I didn't realize. And they're creative, which is a very powerful perk, because the way research works is that for each tier of research, you're given several options and you pick one, but Cylons just get to pick all of them at once, and they research all of them at once. And I really like that. I like having all of the technology. But let's go ahead and futz around with this a little bit. We can actually just clear this and get anything we want. So all this stuff over here is mostly just flat bonuses, so each population who's working in a farm produces extra food, more industry, more science, more cash. You can make your pilots better at offense or defense, your troops better, your spies better. The government just gives you a bunch of different bonuses and malices. So let's see. Feudal gives you cheaper ships. Your planets have worse morale unless you have troops stationed there. Your research is cut in half. Oof. At least all research generated by scientists. You can get it other ways. If you conquer a planet, the populations get assimilated at various rates. Feudal ones get assimilated, or they assimilate captured populations one pop every 8 turns. And if they get conquered, they're immediately assimilated because they just are absolutely willing to switch sides. So that's probably not going to be good for our scientist start. Dictatorships, they get defensive spying bonuses, the same morale penalty without a barracks, same one pop every 8 turns. I don't know why they list these in not quite order in terms of cost. Or alphabetical order. Ooh, right. Unification. This is like hive mind kind of stuff. So defensive agents are extremely good because it's easy to tell who a spy is when they're not part of the hive mind. They don't worry about morale at all. They assimilate extremely slowly because you have to somehow add people to a hive mind. They get plus 50 to industry and food. Very nice. And democracy. Worst defensive agents due to free speech. They assimilate other pops very quickly. All research is increased by 50%. Very nice. All research by scientists. All tax revenue plus 50%. And they're not allowed to annihilate captured pops. So when you capture the planet, you have the choice of like, do you want to keep the planet or do you just want to wipe everybody out? And democracies cannot wipe them out. We're going to go with democracy because I like those bonuses. Those sound very good. We're going to be even worse at spying. Just looking at what am I not super concerned with? We can take low G world. There's not a lot of bonuses that you can't overcome through technology. So being low G means we can only operate on low G world without penalties. So even on normal G planets come in low G, high G, or average. So even on average planets, we'll suffer penalties. We have a -10 ground combat penalty. It doesn't say what the penalty is. I think it's a morale penalty. I'm not sure. So you can be low G or high G. You can have an aquatic homeworld, which yeah, there's basically various tiers of how comfortable your pops are on a planet, where the standard is a Terran planet, which is like Earth. And then the closer to Earth like it is, the happier you are. But if you're aquatic, then you treat swamps or aquatic worlds as if they were Terran. Oh, and Terrans are like Gaia. Gaia is like the perfect planet for every species. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Subterranean, you live underground. You double your population size, or the maximum population size, and you get a troop bonus when defending. Big homeworld gives you more space for pops. Rich makes you have better minerals, so more industry. You could also have a poor homeworld, so it's slower to build up. Artifacts means, yeah, there's some ancient artifacts on your planet that gives you a research boost. Cybernetic, like the Meklar, instead of eating 1 unit of food, you eat half a unit of food and half a unit of industry. Let's see. Enhanced ability to repair their ships. Oh, even during combat. That's actually, pretty nice. And instantly repaired after combat. Very nice. Lithivore is like the silicoids. They eat rocks. So, yeah, they do not require food, period. So there are no silicoid farmers. They eat rocks. Repulsive means that you basically can't do diplomacy. You can declare war and you can sue for peace, and that's about it. Charismatic is kind of the opposite. You get there's legendary officers, so just great leaders who will pop in and offer to be hired by you. These guys get more of them. They get them for half the hiring cost. and they can assimilate people faster. Uncreative is, like I mentioned, instead of getting several research options, you only get one. Creative is the opposite. Instead of having to pick one research option, you can pick all of them. Tolerant means that you are immune to pollution. So the more industry you have, generally the more pollution, which requires industry to clean up. But this, having tolerant pops, means that you can just ignore it. Fantastic traders just means that your money is gooder. Telepath is a really nice one. So, all right, for one, you get a diplomacy bonus. You get a spying bonus, but this middle one is the interesting one. So normally when you conquer a planet, you have to like send troops down, and there's a battle, and then if you win, then you have to spend extra time assimilating the population. Or if you have a big enough ship, you can just mind control everybody on the planet, and you get it for free without a fight. And everybody's instantly assimilated. So it's very powerful. Lucky, random events are just better for you. Omniscient just lets you see everything in the galaxy. I don't think it's like a live view, it's just you kind of get an atlas. Stealthy ships means that other people can't see where your ships are going. Transdimensional lets you just travel through space very slowly, even if you don't have the fuel cells for it. Oh, and you go faster. That's nice. Warlord, this is what I wanted to look at because I forgot what this does. All their crews start at a higher experience level, and they can become ultra elites. They can build up troops and tanks twice as fast, and support twice as many. And each of their colonies produces command points. Interesting. It's very good. Not what I'm going to be going for. I'm definitely going for creative. There is a max, I think, of minus 10 points. I've been hanging out too long. The music cut out. Can I get one more point somewhere? I could go with repulsive. I don't want to do that. Is there something with a minus 3 I could swap one of these minus 2s for? Maybe like farming? Do I want to do farming? Or maybe instead of this I could do like that. Is there another minus 2? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to take something that I just don't like. There's gonna be some big penalty. I could just do. Let's get a little less money. Oh no, I'm not allowed to take as many. I can't take as many negatives as I want. Okay. Well, that's fine. That means that we can just do research, spying. There. So that's okay. So we have a big boost to research from democracy, +1 over here, and we have creative. Yeah, let's go with this. And I always go with purple. I like the purple stuff. Your flag color also determines your ship designs. Mentar is the default homeworld for Cylons. What happened to the music? There we go. All right, and this is the game screen. So these are all various star systems. The different star types have different effects. So red stars generally don't have planets, and if they do, they're pretty bad. Orange stars will have habitable planets with poor mineral resources. Yellow stars will have moderate planets. White stars will have high mineral planets, but probably can't support life. Brown stars. Huh. Okay. No in-game information. And blue stars. Mineral rich, unable to support life. I might have already clicked that. Over here we have our resources. So we've got cash measured in billions of credits, or BC. Command points, which determine how many ships you can build. You can get command points by building star bases around your colonies. Food. Food is sort of like a shared resource across your empire, but also kind of not. So every colony will produce its own food, but if it doesn't produce enough, it can also import food from other colonies using freighters. But that costs money, and you have to build the freighters, which costs industry. So ideally, colonies can support themselves, but you can extend any extra food you have to other colonies that are struggling. This is research. There's 8 different fields: construction, power, chemistry, sociology, computers, biology, physics, and force fields, and they all do different things. Construction has a lot of colony resources, so buildings you can put on your colony, as well as ship chassis and other stuff, like we can get anti-missile rockets to shoot enemy missiles. Power is a lot of ship movement, so this is where your drives come from. There's special weapons like ion cannons. After researchers get freighters, and you get bombs from here. Chemistry also has some bombs, I think, as well as missiles. This is where the fuel cells also come from, as well as your armor. Sociology is mostly stuff that affects your pops. So the first one is a space academy to train better ship crews. There's diplomatic stuff. The university will make all of your pops better. Computers, they affect research a lot, as well as providing a lot of shipboard bonuses, like your computer determines your chances to hit in combat. Biology helps a lot with population growth and food growth, as well as population modification. Physics, there's a lot of weapons, a lot of scanners, and a lot of stuff like that. And force fields, which provides force fields, as well as some other specialty weapons, shipboard stuff, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and start, I think, with computers. I want research laboratories, just to speed up research as much as possible. We're pre-warp, so we're not going to be running into any other species for a while, so I can afford to hunker down a little bit. Well, one thing I didn't mention, so kind of the background of the game is that long ago, I don't remember, it was thousands or millions of years ago, the galaxy was divided up between 2 different species, the Orions and the Anterans. And there was a huge, devastating war where they were like blowing up enemy star systems entirely and such. Now they were all almost wiped out, but eventually the Orions managed to fight the Anterans back to their homeworld, and then use a dimensional gateway to banish the Antaran homeworld to another dimension. And the galaxy was saved. Over time, the Orions kind of receded, and their civilization faded out. Now all that's left is their homeworld, Orion, which is generally somewhere in the middle of the map. So one of these systems that I'm mousing over is probably going to be Orion. And Orion is special for a handful of reasons. One, it has a Guardian, just a colossal ship that will annihilate anything that enters the star system. So it's always a nice surprise when you first spot that, because whoever you send out to scout that system is probably getting blown up. But the Orion system itself has a massive Gaia planet on it. It's basically just the perfect planet that everyone's going to want. You have a ton of pops, it's mineral rich, everybody will be happy there. In addition, when you get there, you get a bunch of unique technologies that you can't research, stuff like black hole generators, and just really powerful stuff. As well as a special leader with a special battleship that's extremely powerful. So, later in the game, you're going to want to, at some point, you're going to want to make a play to try and take Orion for yourself, because only the first person who takes it gets those technologies, unless they trade it or somebody can, steal it by spying. But very valuable target for the mid to late game. And these are all just different panels for different things. This shows off all of our colonies. Right now we only have the 1. This is all the planets. Right now we only have the 1. Well, this is uninhabited planets, I think. You can sort things, but we have just another planet in our star system that's not settled. Shows the power of fleets. We don't have any. You can zoom for whatever purpose that serves. Once we get some leaders, they'll show up here. You can assign leaders either to your colonies to provide bonuses there, or to your ships to provide bonuses to your fleets. The races is the diplomacy screen. We don't know anybody yet, so there's nothing here, but these windows will fill up, and you can also manage espionage and such here. Then info just provides, info, gameplay information here. We can get end of turn reports, stuff about technology, players. I like the histograph. It's because it shows kind of your relative power compared to other players. And there's also some other features on the main map. There's nebulas. Can we show that? No? Okay. Black holes. I think nebulas slow you down and turn off your shields. And then black holes, you just can't cross over them. So I couldn't like go from Mentar to this star here. I would have to bounce off of another star. Anyways, speaking of Mentar, let's go take a look. This is the star system. So this is our capital. This is that other star, or a planet. And here we are. We don't have a whole lot. Got a few units of very dire looking housing. It looks like we live in just stacks of container units. Got a marine barracks, got a star base to defend it, and our capital, and not much else. This is where our pops are. We got farmers, workers, and scientists, and you can freely just reassign at will, but let's not starve our population. And this just shows what their output is. So we've got 8 food output for 8 people. We don't have a whole lot to build. We could start working immediately on a colony base. A colony base just lets you colonize another planet in that system, which is good, as opposed to a colony ship, which you can send out of system, but we don't have the technology for that. And we also don't have freighters yet. So if we built well, that's a Tundra. Tundra can have farmers. Let's go ahead and work on a colony base. Not a huge priority because that colony is going to grow very slowly. I might just... That's 67 turns. Alright, let's hit the turn button. It's a turn-based game. So we're just stacking up a little bit of cash and building up research. What we can do to speed things up a little bit is turn off end of turn wait, so actually just scroll through turns if nothing happens. Not sure what that does. Not 100% sure what those settings are, but we're going to have those. And yeah, now just zooms the turns. Oh, Captain Gizmo is great. Because he's a researcher, he's going to provide... We currently generate 12 research points, and he's going to provide 5 extra research points per turn for 1 billion credits. Super worth it. Alright, now we have electronic computers, so these will increase our ship's chance to hit by 25%. Alright, now I'm going to get computers. Dauntless guidance system. Provides friend or foe recognition, guidance and missiles and torpedoes that will retarget the nearest enemy ship if their first target is destroyed. So you shoot missiles at enemy ship. If it gets destroyed before they hit, then they usually just disappear. That lets them keep going. Optronic computer, which is just a better computer, and research lab. So it generates 5 research points on its own and also increases how good your scientists are. Super good to have. So let's get freighters so that we can feed that colony. Alright, we got freighters. I forgot how fast this is. Also got nuclear bombs and nuclear drive, so our ships can go places. I don't remember exactly what we need in order to build ships. Probably just the standard fuel cells. So we have better fuel tanks, nuclear missiles, standard fuel cells, titanium armor. We can get some support for our colonies. I don't think I have enough industry to really need an environmentalist right now. Environmentalist reduces how much pollution you produce. Yeah, you can build a colony here. This is it's a tundra planet, so it's not an ideal climate, but it's workable. Generate 1 food per farmer, and that 1 farmer is going to be providing food for himself. Workers will have good industry, good research. No maintenance penalties. I don't remember exactly what that is. I assume just if it's bad gravity, then it's just hard to work. We do have a worker penalty, so I think it might just be because it has normal gravity. Max population of 4, so this is not going to be a big planet. Oh, the sound kind of cut out there. Yep, this is a normal G planet, and we're a low G species. Alright, well you... I mean, you can try and work on... This is not... It says 10,000 turns because we're literally producing nothing, because we just need this one farmer to produce food for himself. Which means 0 industry is getting done. Alright, now that's done. Let's build a freighter fleet. And a research lab. Biospheres, which lets us add 2 extra colonists per colony, so that 4 max population is now going to be 6 once we build these. Then hydroponic farms, which just automatically produces some food for any planet, even ones that can't produce food. Soil enrichment is also a very good technology. It's kind of expensive, but I think that's fine. We don't really need anything else right now, so I'm going to go for soil enrichment. Soil enrichment is nice because it's not like a building. It permanently increases the food output of a planet. So we can put that on our home world. Speaking of which, they just built those freighters. So I'm going to go ahead and move you... That's only 1 industry. Have him make more farms, or make more food, so that this guy can get to work. I'm not even going to do a starbase. I'm going to do housing. So he's just going to... This worker's going to focus just on making the colony bigger. And then once we have like a second worker, then things will go more smoothly for them. And that research lab is going to really speed things up for us. Let's get a scout. We can start looking around. Ooh, very nice guy. This is a pilot. He provides some ship bonuses, but the big thing he has is mega wealth. Dude's a billionaire, and he just gives us cash. So, sure, welcome aboard. He just, like, doubled our national production. Would it be nice if things really worked that way? Cloning centers increase population growth. Death spores do the opposite of that. These are biological weapons, and nobody will like you if you use them. And soil enrichment, like I mentioned, just makes it so that farmers produce +1 food each. Very powerful. Permanent, doesn't cost anything to keep up to date or anything. Is there anything else that I want before I start going for other stuff? Not really. So colony ships, outpost ships, and transports. Colony ships set up colonies, as you might expect. Outpost ships, they basically just extend your scouting range. So instead of putting up a colony on a habitable planet, you can just put up an outpost anywhere. And then your ships can basically refuel there. One second while I get a drink. I've been talking a lot. Okay. Let's get that soil enrichment running. Then we can really kick things off. So let's be able to reassign a bunch of those farmers. Oh, this is GNN. This is just random events. It's Galactic News Network. So you are tuned into GNN, your source for all the news you need to know. A wealthy merchant has contributed 300 billion credits to the human empire. So a lovely little windfall for them. Right, we got colony ships, outpost ships, and transports, which are how you move troops around off planet. Right, microbiotics, I think, improve population growth. Yeah, and that's passive. Telepathic training makes your spies better. What do I want to go for? You can see what the what option is going to be available. So, laser cannons are ship weapons. Rifles are troop weapons. Space scanner lets you scout out into space. Fusion beam and rifle, more weapons. Not a whole lot of stuff that I want down here. Gravity generators could be nice, because those can neutralize the effects of neutral and high G worlds, but it's fine. And that's way down the list. We could just start getting some shields just so our ships aren't helpless. And we are going to want to get some military capability at some point. We can also keep going down here to just boost our research even more, because planetary supercomputers are very powerful. It's basically a double research lab. Holo simulators help with morale. Then this is just a ship computer that makes you more likely to hit. And this is military stuff, I think. Or this is spy stuff. Scout lab. Actually gives you research from your ships. And this helps against... You can board ships, and this makes your ships more secure against that. Kind of tempted to go for that planetary supercomputer. This is ship range, ship armor, weapon. Pollution processors are also very nice. And atmospheric maneuvers. Those all fight pollution on your planets, which we are actually already starting to hit. So maybe I should have hired that environmentalist. Then down here, anti-missile rockets just are defensive. Reinforced hull lets you build tougher ships. Fighter bays let you launch fighters at enemy ships. So basically, your ship can have baby ships on it. Automated factories are really nice. Those are automatic production. I think I'm going to go for automated factories before I go for supercomputers. I have a scout. Let's see what's around here. Oh, gold deposits. One of the planets has extensive gold deposits and will generate 5 billion credits per turn once a colony's been established. And it's nice. It's the swamp one. So there's 2 irradiated planets, which means not only can you not grow food on them, I think they're also just generally kind of bad. It's a maintenance penalty, 50% worker penalty. They're just they're not great. This is a gas giant. Later we'll be able to convert these into planets by just kind of condensing them into solid matter. Same with asteroid belts. You just collect them and mash them up into a planet. But a swamp is an actual habitable planet, and this one has the gold deposits on it. I was worried the gold deposits would be on one of these ones, but this is actually pretty... Like, it's not a great planet. It's, 4 size. But it's got abundant minerals, so it'll be good for industry, and gold deposits are free money, so I'm definitely going to aim for that pretty quickly. Heavy armor is just extra armor plating, and then, what's that last one? Planetary missile bases, so you can have planetary defenses on your planet, so if you get attacked, even if you don't have a fleet around, your planet can defend itself. This is kind of a dud. Got a high G planet. Small, but, I mean, technically it's large, but we can only have 5 max population there. Mineral rich, which is nice, but yeah, there's just not very habitable planets. Not very useful for us. There are technologies we can get that will increase the size of planets, but that comes later. Not like physically increases the size of planets, just increasing how many people we can have on them. Alright, these are also pretty... Some of these are pretty nice. Battle pods are nice. They just increase the effective size of a ship, so you can add more weapons and stuff on it. We do kind of want xenopsychology at some point, because that gives you a significant diplomatic boost. I might go for those planetary supercomputers first, and then go for other stuff. This is poor, ultra rich, but small and heavy G. That's a large desert. You can farm in deserts, just not very well. And then 2 gas giants, so not great ones, but... Oh, Captain Gizmo leveled up. It has a wormhole in it, so we can actually... Despite the fact this is obviously very clearly out of our fuel range, we can just teleport there from this planet. Boop! Tau system. Terra planet. Oh, it's abundant. Oh, this is a nice planet. That's a very nice planet. Mineral abundant. 12 max pops. As well as 3 other planets that we could colonize if needed. And it's got the wormhole there. Oh, that's a super good planet. At 39 parsecs. Chances are somebody else is closer to it and we'll get there first, but once we can get a colony ship there. It'd be very nice. I guess I might as well just leave you there. What are you guys working on? Working on soil enrichment? You can just buy that. You can just spend money to speed up production. I think the cost is like quadrupled if you haven't even started construction, but I want to hurry this up. Then you're building housing, right? Yeah. You got 3 out of 4 people actually, so why don't you go ahead and get an automated factory. Oop. Now these guys are producing way more food. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite enough. I'm going to take you guys off. Get this automated factory going here. And then maybe we can work on a colony ship. Do we need any of this stuff? Not really. What's our population here? This is 12 out of 12. So we do want biospheres. Yeah, we're going to get this first just because this is going to let us grow. And then we could get a cloning center to speed up our population growth, but we need to get this colony ship running. Alright, neural scanner. Gives our spies better. Scout labs. Security stations. Alright. Oh, I want those planetary superheroes. I am kind of gambling now that... like, obviously, I've been very heavily invested so far in colony management stuff and giving my population bonuses, and we have no military. So I'm gambling that nobody's gonna show up and just stomp us in. Oh, a scientist. Perfect. Oh, speaking of which, we met the Sakra. Greetings, Emperor Perky. I'm glad to finally meet you in person. It will make watching your destruction so much more pleasurable. Sakra are typically pretty aggressive. Oh, they're right next door, and they've been expanding. Don't like that. And the fact that they established diplomatic relations means that they have, like, they have the fuel cells that can reach here. So I almost want to actually swap off of this research. We need weaponry. And shields. And we need to speed up production of this colony ship so that we can get working on a fleet. You guys... Alright, you guys are just gonna have to feed yourselves for a bit. Oh, he doesn't produce enough food. The soil's so bad here that each farmer produces less than 1 food. Alright. We need to make sure that this guy is assigned to Mentor. Farmers in the human empire rejoiced when a sudden shift of the Miract Prime colony's planetary axis resulted in improvement of its environment to Terran norms. So the humans are getting all the luck. Alright, we got shields, so that's good. Let's see if we can get that xenopsychology. And I might actually see if we can... I should have done this right away. We can see if we can get some some diplomatic relationships with the Sakra going. So, we won't need a military if they're just not hostile. Dactylus. I love this animation. Kind of sci-fi greeting room. It honors me every time we meet, dear Perky. I'm going to promote... How about a trade treaty? Declined. How about a research treaty? How about 200 billion credits? And how about a trade treaty? Okay. He's feeling grumpy, so that's bad news. He's relaxed, so he's okay, or they're not hostile. They're just not willing to establish any treaties that would consistently improve our relations. Anywho, ads are starting in 5 seconds. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Bye-bye. Alright, welcome back. One thing I wanted to check, do you have any weapons? He has nuclear bombs, which cannot be used in combat. Well, they can be used on enemy planets, but not on enemy ships. Once he gets xenopsychology, he might be more amenable to trade. Speaking of trading, here's the Nolams. Please do not surrender, dear Perky. The Nolam military is anxious to meet you in battle. The oddsmakers even give you a 10% chance of surviving. But yeah, everybody's being kind of hostile, I think, just because we don't have xenopsychology yet. The Nolams might be more amenable to a trade treaty, though. Yeah. Find your offer of trade to be fair and just, Perky. We accept. Cool. So that'll passively increase our relations. Nolams get special bonuses from trade treaties, so they just get more money out of them. So we're going to have a penalty for a bit while that trade increases, and eventually it'll turn positive. Alright, we got our colony ship. Now we can build... excuse me. Some proper ships. We've got scouts, got these destroyers, cruisers, battleships. I think this is battleship, destroyer, cruiser. We'll check in a second. Let's go for some of these medium-sized guys. Frigate, destroyer, cruiser, battleship. Then eventually, once we do some research, we can get Titans and Doomstars. But we're building. Wait, what were we building? It's a cruiser. Is this? Hold on. So this is a frigate, destroyer, cruiser. I'm blanking here. This is definitely a battleship. Oh wait, no, it's scout is its own size. You don't change scouts. It's scout, frigate, destroyer, cruiser, battleship. Okay, so let's make a destroyer. Throw that out. Usually I put battle pods on here, but I don't have them yet. I don't think I particularly want any of these specials. I'm just gonna have... Mass drives are very good. Early on, at least. They just basically do flat damage, and their damage is not reduced by range. And if nothing else, we have very good computers, so we will be able to hit at long range. Heavy mount is a modifier we can add. They'll do more damage. Halved hit penalties, which we don't have anyways because it's a mass driver. Double the space and cost. Can't shoot at missiles or fighters. Okay, so there's more damage, less penalties. I don't think we need that. The alternative is PD. Point defense, they do half damage. Doubled range penalties, but a bonus to hit fighters and missiles. And they automatically shoot if fighters and missiles enter range. This is the firing arc. I mean, they're mass drivers. We're going to be just kind of sitting back, I think. I think we're just going to have a bunch of those. We can also just choose perfectly cosmetic what your ship looks like. Just scroll through these, pick one you like. There's not too many. I think I like this guy. Courier 4? That sounds good to me. Let's build... How long does it take to build one of these? Only 6 turns. Okay, so we can get a few of these guys pretty quick. How much? I guess we'll see how much command points it uses. While we're at it, we can also get a bigger version. And we can refit these later if we need to. I'm going to do the same thing, just a bunch of mass drivers. Then we'll just sit back and just pew pew at enemies. Then we'll have a military, which is the important thing. We're not just helpless. Oh, we have the colony ship. I need to use that. How much wood? All right, so it'll cost a little bit longer, but that's okay. You gonna go to that beautiful planet over here. Well, I'm gonna start by going here. All right, and these guys can finally feed themselves. Biospheres first, and then we'll get working on a starbase. The starbase will both be planetary defense, and it'll produce command points so we can build more ships. Normally I would colonize this system first, because I don't want anybody else grabbing it, but that other planet is too juicy. Give me that. Heck yeah. Tau system. You're going to immediately get yourselves an automated factory. We'll just ship you the food that we need, or that you need. Oh. More friends. Do not attempt to stand in the way of Mercian mastery, foolish Cylon. We will rule the galaxy. You are powerless to stop us. Mercians typically very warlike, and now they're right on our border. So, great. I should probably have my ships at least available to defend. Oh, I can actually scout around a bit more now. This way they can pop over to Tau if necessary. Alright, now that you got biospheres, go ahead and get yourselves a starbase. How long would it take to make a hydroponic farm? 8 turns. Make a hydroponic farm first, and then we can move at least... Oh! Oh, Space Dragon. Okay, yeah, there's space monsters in this game. So our scout went to Aji and is being attacked. And is dead. I didn't have time to show the ship combat. Oh, I think that's one of the options I selected. I need to turn off. Alright, this is GNN bringing you today's headlines from across the galaxy. A state of emergency was declared when long-range scanners began tracking a huge toxic amoeboid life form traveling at warp speed towards the galaxy. Okay, so there is a giant space amoeba going somewhere. Alright, so we do get a look at the Aji system before our scout blew up. There's ancient artifacts here. An extremely advanced civilization once inhabited this world and has inexplicably disappeared, leaving relics of wonder that adds +2 points to the research generated by each scientist on the planet. The first player to discover the system gets 1 or 2 free technology advancements. Very nice, but you'd have to... Oh, snap. Ultra rich, 20 max pop Terran planet. Super nice with the ancient artifacts, but you'd have to kill the dragon. And the dragon is tough. Also, I don't see that amoeba anywhere, so it must be going to somebody else's planet, which is good. Another Mega Wealth guy, and he's a trader, so we get better deals on trade agreements. Heck yeah! We're getting really lucky with our leaders. Especially because we took that... Did I take that tax penalty, Malice? I don't think I did, because I didn't need to. Technically, they should be on ships, but if they're on a ship, they can... that ship can get blown up and they can die, and I don't want to lose these guys. Yeah, that's 20 billion credits out of my 50 just from Mega Wealth, and then 30% extra from this trade treaty. As soon as I get xenopsychology, I'll go talk to those other civilizations and see how they feel about establishing some treaties. Alright, I want you guys to head a starbase as soon as possible. Do not want Mercians coming in and taking this planet. Alright, now you guys are actually able to produce for yourselves. You guys can get a starbase. And what's Mentar working on? You're working on that. Oh, good, it's done. Boop. Okay, and you... This is just a flat +2 food. And it costs 2 billion credits to maintain, so it's not super necessary for organic rich worlds like this one. So they're not going to get hydroponic farms. I do want to get another colony ship, though. I want to get that other... I want to get Simius, this planet down here, and have that connection. And just having more colonies is good. Okay, cool. Alien Management Center. This increases how quickly you assimilate populations. And populations can also revolt, and if they win, they can just give themselves back to the empire you took them from. Xenopsychology is just a flat diplomatic bonus to everyone. It's very nice. Planetary Stock Exchange gives you money, but I think I need more defenses. So let's get fusion beams. Let's see how folks feel. Trade treaty? Research? Okay, he's being a jerk. How about you guys? Trade treaty? Research? Okay, everybody has deuterium fuel cells, so they can all go further than I can, but not necessarily faster. How do you feel about a research treaty? Cool. How about a non-aggression pact? You know what? I'll wait on that. I don't want to give away technology. But we're looking a lot better now. Better guns. Do I want that planetary supercomputer? We could also go for Class 3 shields. Class 3 shields are very tough. They're also very expensive to research. Let's go for broke. Let's go for the planetary supercomputer. How's that colony ship coming along? It is done. Also, how's that starbase coming along? It's done. How's your starbase coming along? Not you. You. Not enough money. That's fine. All right. Much better position now. You guys can get working on soil enrichment. I would go for housing, but one downside of housing is that they'll just keep going with it until you run out of space. And it's very easy to just kind of forget that you need it. At some point, I'm going to start making spies just to be defensive, because right now, people could assign spies to me and just steal my technology, which would be not great. I could just start working on a nice big battleship, but that feels optimistic. Let's get another cruiser. As a matter of fact, since now we're in less of a rush, I can go ahead and heal some workers off to keep doing science. A diplomatic marriage between the merchant ambassador and a top member of your military occurred today. The diplomatic relations between the empires has been greatly improved. Oh, this could be a big opportunity. They might be down for... well, hugely improved. Okay. It's neutral. Let me give them a gift. And then we'll see... oh. Ah, they took a research treaty. All right. Cool. Research treaties are great for me, because I want all the research I can get. So you can see this is generating, we're getting 16 billion credits per turn and 13 research points, which is a pretty good chunk of what we got. And that's just with the NOLAMs. So that research treaty will cost some credits for a while, and then eventually it'll turn into research points. Did I try with the Sakrar? You want? Oh, they agreed. Oh, heck yeah. All right, they don't want an non-aggression pact, but that's okay. We're solid now. I feel so safe. Although they are getting very big. Oh my gosh. I also need to build another scout. I need to get deuterium fuel cells so I can keep exploring. That was just them popping in to say thanks for the treaty. All right, holo simulators give you morale, planetary supercomputer, 10 research points just for being built, and +2 research per scientist, and better ship computers. Heck yeah. And this is spirals. Oh. Okay, this is just so you can immobilize enemy ships with missiles. And this is better to hit bonuses. Okay, let's get deuterium fuel cells so that we can explore a little more. Is this my... I forgot my colony ship. Okay, let's go, let's go set up that colony. Okay. You guys are now better condition. Get some housing going. Deuterium fuel cells. Okay. That'll get me set for a bit for exploration. I could just get even better weapons. Let's get class 3 shields. I'll feel a lot safer with those. We can set up this colony here. Not a great planet. This is mostly just a strategic positioning. Okay. I need a scout. Who's close to finishing something? Let's just buy this. And you can build a scout afterwards. And then they can start working on that supercomputer. Yeah! Oh, we're out of command points. So, I think every command point that you're short is like 10 billion credits or something. Yeah, 20 billion credits for -2 command points, which is like, we can afford it. It's fine. Our tax rate is 0%, so I'm not sure where this money is coming from, aside from those mega wealth guys, but I'll take it. It's fine. A major industrial accident on Balo has irradiated the entire planet. The intense radiation levels threaten to kill millions of civilians in the Sakra Empire. Oh, that's tragic for them. They are expanding so fast. This is the histograph. We're actually on top overall, which is good to see. I was worried. Sakra are close behind us, though. This is probably mostly from our tech. We're on top there. Fleets, not bad, actually. Our 3 ships are actually, they're keeping up. Buildings, Sakra are way ahead of everybody because they've got also a huge population. So, honestly, trying to conquer them might not be the worst idea. That's a lot of pops that we could grab up. I mean, our military is okay. Our tech is way better. Once we have class 3 shields, it might just be free. I didn't actually look at what those techs were. Hold on. Anti-grav harness is makes our troops better. Gyro Destabilizer is a nice weapon. It actually bypasses shield. It literally, it's just a beam that spins the enemy ship and deals structural damage directly, based on the enemy ship's size. So, and it can it positions them in a random direction. So if they have limited weapon arcs, it can make it really hard for them to fight back. Very fun weapon. And inertial stabilizers. Oh, okay, which kind of honestly does kind of the opposite. It gives them better defenses and makes it easier for them to turn. But we're going to be getting class 3 shields. I'm going to position you guys here. We might pretty soon. We can just buy this. You need the help. Refit these ships and dump some of that better tech on them. Also, we're gonna go for a starbase because I need the I need the command points. All right. Oh, Mentor 2 got their starbase. Let's get some supercomputers going. Oh snap! Director Black Razor the Enforcer. This guy is very nice. 20% farming, 20% finance, 20% labor. He's an assassin, which means he can just kill enemy spies, and he's a spy master, which makes all of your spies better. Okay, you're gonna be on Tau. He boosts everything but science. So I'm gonna keep Mentar's science related, then Tau will just do everything else. But once Tau gets up and running, since they're a Terran planet, they can be my galactic breadbasket. Okay, how's our morale looking? Morale is good. It's neutral, so we don't need a holo simulator. Do I want more colony ships? I'm not using my scout. What am I doing? I need to start using that. Let's get one more freighter fleet and a spy. Put enough. You can actually just see how many spies enemies have against you. So they don't have any spies. They have one. They have none. That's fine. Let's see if they want a trade treaty now. Yeah. Want non-aggression? No. Okay. I don't want it so bad that I'm going to give up tech for it. Yep, that one spy he had, Black Razor just assassinated him. Sayonara, sucker. Scout. Let's see. That's too far. Get over here. Got class 3 shields. Very nice. As well as planetary radiation shields, so we can actually have planetary shields to prevent enemies from attacking them. And warp dissipator. Oh, enemy ships can't retreat if you have a ship with one of these on board. Very nice, very nice. Alright, I'm definitely going to want battle pods. If we're going to take over the Sakra, we're going to need troops. We're going to need a lot of troops. We're going to need a whole lot of troops, because Sakra is subterranean and they have a significant bonus. Battle pods. Survival pods means if you have a leader on the ship, they'll, even if the ship explodes, they'll survive. And troop pods give you more Marines on a ship. So that's, if you get boarded, it's good for defense. And if you're boarding enemy ship, you can send twice as many troops. Alright, armor barracks lets you build tanks only for defense. You can't send them to other systems. Fighter garrison lets you fire little mini ships at enemies from a planet. Spaceports increase your trade on that planet. Honestly, mobility is really important. I'm going to go ahead and get fusion drive, just so we can move our ships around faster. Oh, space debris. Valuable remnants of ship wreckage are found orbiting one of the planets. Has been quickly converted to 50 billion credits. It's free money. There's nothing here. Okay. Technically, you could set up an outpost there, but eh. Right. Augmented engines, so a ship mod that can make our ships faster, fusion bombs, and fusion drive. Oh, all of our ships are automatically upgraded. That's very nice. We could also go even further and get an ion drive. I think fusion drive's going to be fine, though. Powered armor could be really good. All 3 of these technologies are actually really good. Battle stations are an upgrade to star bases, so just bigger, tougher, more command points, which would be very nice. They are very expensive to build, though. Powered armor makes our troops better, and robo-miners are like a step up for the automated factory, so it generates free production and makes all of your workers way better. Advanced damage control is also really nice, because this causes all of your ships to automatically repair after combat. Normally it takes time to repair them. Let's go ahead and head up that tier. Let's see. You guys actually have decent production now. I might have you guys... Do I need a marine barracks? I don't need a marine barracks here. I have battle pods now, so I might... Let's get kind of a flagship. Nice big battleship to lead the charge. Let's see. I think I just want weapons on this bad boy. Let's get mass drivers. Oh, we can mod them. Right, as you go up the tiers of research, any weapons in that tree get mods available to them. Good bot, Sari. So we can get armor piercing. They automatically penetrate any armor type except for Zentronium, which is, I think that's the one you get from Orion. It's like the top tier armor. Damage their structure internals directly. Armor piercing increases the size and cost by 50%. Requires, so that's pretty nice actually. Auto fire fires 3 separate times, each with a minus 20% chance to hit. You know, I think that sounds good. I might go for heavy mount too. So we're firing 3 times at 50% bonus damage and ignoring enemy armor. Then I'm going to go ahead and also get some PD fusion beams. I think, are these automatically 360? I'm not sure if that matters. Let's just do forward extension. Save a little bit of space. So this is just in case enemies have missiles. There. If enemies shoot missiles at us, we can shoot them down with fusion beams. I'm gonna go with this one. Kind of got a kind of football-shaped ship theme. 112 turns. Okay, you're not gonna build the the Corvettes then. God, I don't want to leave all the production to Mentar. Maybe I should have this place have the Marine barracks, and then Mentar can get... Building what, a spy? Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys get a Space Academy. Alright, it'll cut into our research a bit, but we'll get there. We're preparing for war. It's a worthy cause. We can reach them, right? No. Okay, so I'll actually need iridium fuel cells. Armor barracks, build tanks, fighter garrison, spaceport, powered armor, and robo miners. The robo miners will also help with whatchamacallit? Building the battleship. We can get one of those, and probably then we'll let's get a research lab. Then we'll be able to pop out military. Nolam stole class 3 shields. Those finks. And the merchants want non-aggression. I'll go ahead and take that, because I don't need them poking me while I'm fighting war over here. You. Oh, and now he can freely trade that to enemies too. You. Knock that off. I demand that you stop spying. Ah, Black Razor, what are you doing? He's also spying. We'll see if I can make him stop. I don't care if I tick this guy off. Alright, he agreed. As the local tech guy, spies are my worst enemy. People just stealing my technology for free. That was a really bad one for him to steal too. Ugh. Well, these things happen. I should have been keeping an eye on the spy situation. Got robo-miners though. We can get... Let's go ahead and go for those deuterium fuel cells too, and we can also get some more production buildings. This is a terrible system. You guys built your research lab? Get robo-miners. Everybody get robo-miners. Oops. Oh, what was that? I wanted to stop the turn. Turn summary. Nothing. No! Something happened. It wasn't a spy, was it? Nobody should be spying. I demanded that everybody stop, and they all agreed. Okay, it wasn't a spy. I'm not sure what that was. Some message popped up, but I just wanted to make sure I can buy these. Then I can really kick the production into overdrive. How are you doing? Oh, right, you guys... Excuse me. You guys were just building housing, and now you got plenty of people. And how are you doing? You don't have a starbase. Let's go ahead and buy that. And that's going to save us 10 billion credits per turn, because now we have enough... enough command points. You guys... I think we're good building-wise, so you guys can go ahead. You're going to start producing my transport ships. You guys are going to get to work at 49 turns, so that's going to be a while, but we will eventually be able to buy it. We can cut that down a decent bit. So once we have deuterium fuel cells and that battleship, I think that's when I'm going to go after the Sakra. Oh, they got Vox. That's one of the gold deposits. Well, it'll be mine soon. Herculite missiles are good. Pollution control is good. Atmospheric renewers are good. That's more pollution control. Fuel cells let us go further, and pulsar missiles are just powerful missiles. Devastating. No! The timing! Okay. Devastating news for the entire galaxy today as a hyperspace flux has shut off passage into hyperspace, preventing all ships from moving. Also making headlines today, the Sakra Empire has grown in strength and now controls 8 star systems and shows no sign of weakening. Well, war's been delayed. We can't go to war until the space flux is over. Okay. Tao's got their robo-miners. Oh, Tao's getting big. Very nice. Let's get you a supercomputer and a research lab. Atmospheric renewers, iridium fuel cells. Also missiles is a bonus. Oh, these are really good too. Microlights give every worker in the Empire production. Nano disassemblers increases how much you can produce before you start producing pollution. I need to be drinking more water. As much as I love my beloved energy drinks, they're not as good for clearing your throat. How long will that take? 20 turns. We have time. Oh, it's excuse me. Ooh. The Silicoids. Your people are only fit as slaves to the noble Silicoid Empire. Your utter destruction is inevitable. As mentioned, the Silicoids are repulsive and cannot do diplomacy. And the humans, the lucky ones. Human Empire delights in the first contact between our races, Emperor Perky, and looks forward to profitable dealings between us. Alright, the galaxy's filling out. There's 2 other people left, so they'll be down here, maybe up here. Silicoids are also very good to conquer. Partly because nobody minds, nobody likes them. But they're also just very strong population because they're tolerant and a lithivore. But they, like the Sakra, tend to be very industrial and spread very fast. So once we're done with the Sakra, Or then we'll go after the silicoids. Killing the Sakra also means that this graph, suddenly our lead competitor is going to disappear. It's going to be very nice. But let's see if the humans feel like being friends. Hey guys. No? Not interested? Ion drive. Ooh. You know? Sure. Alright, they were not in a good mood. That's fine. Merchant spies? You're not supposed to be spying? I have no idea how long that no spy demand lasts. Alright, Tau. Go ahead and work on biospheres. Oh, you have a lot of pollution, actually. So I think everybody should be getting atmosphere renewers and pollution processors. So this has the actual production calculated for pollution, and this quarters it cumulative with the pollution processor. So that'll greatly increase our production. And I'm gonna go ahead and just buy this. And then you guys can also build atmosphere production. Okay. It's gonna be very expensive as far as command points go, but hey, we're still in the positive. Silicoid spy, human spy. Oh my gosh. Okay, for one thing, are you guys spying? Why? Black Razor, what are you doing? Stop it. Are you spying? I will yell at you. Treaty? Cool. Alright, we got a trade treaty. I'll take it. Are you spying? I don't even have to go through and do all this, but... You... Stop it. And we can't get the silicoids to stop spying. Not as big a deal because they can't trade technology. So anything they steal, only they get to benefit from. They have spies, there's nothing to do about it. Alright, so that's one batch of transports. Go ahead and improve your production. Pretty soon we should be able to get battle stations, and those will give us some more command points. Guys, I don't think you need to be farming at all, to be honest. You guys should just be focusing on growing. We do, however, now need to produce more food. Once we get those pollution controls in place, then we can start working on the battleships. Black Razor killed a Christus. Shouldn't that say Silicoid? Or is that the guy's name? Mentar Prime, get a battle station, please. That is his name, okay. Oi, somebody murdered my spy! Those jerks! Yes, the galaxy is sighed in collective relief as the hyperspace flux that sealed entry into hyperspace ended as mysteriously as it began. Oh, heck yeah. Magistrate Mentox offers to join you for 540 billion credits now and 6 billion credits per turn. Brings the knowledge of research library and auto lab. Auto labs are great. Auto labs are like the last research building, and they just provide a flat 30 research points per planet. And he's a researcher. Famous means he reduces the amount that other leaders will ask for, and he's a science leader. Oh, snap. Auto lab, please. Auto labs everywhere. Leaders. You are going to Mentor, my friend. Emo, you're just gonna hang out on Simius just to get experience. Oh man. Alright, what's everybody working on? Autolab, atmosphere, battle station. Very nice. And we can start the war. Assuming we want to. Tech, we're way ahead. Fleet, we're like tied. Ooh, maybe I should get more? Do they have class 3 shields? They do, those Nolam scum! Ah, that's gonna make things harder. Their drives are slow. Weapons. Pulsar? They must have gotten that from a leader or something. Aside from the class 3 shields, they're not that scary. The ground units aren't super great either. And they have no colony defenses aside from star bases, so... Ooh, it's risky, but we could go for it. What am I researching? That stuff, that'll be nice. I think I just go for it. Let's make things interesting. Save, right? Yeah. Oh, and there's a setting I needed to change. I don't know what turning this off would do. Will they not move in initiative order? Okay. Alright, so let's see what we can get out of him first. I don't need his technology. Give me a box. He gave it to me. Okay. Or is put off for a turn or two. Silicoids are doing their thing. Hold on. The silicoids stole Atmosphere Renewer, a technology they can't use because they don't deal with pollution. Alright. These are Klakens. Seeing you defeated will not be enough. It's your death and the extinction of your entire race that I look forward to. Alright. Well. Let's get Vox. War ready. Okay, so this guy is headed all the way back to Balo. Okay. That dude is out of here. Skra probably not happy with me. That's fine. Give me... Give me Hoshi. Alright, let's break our treaties. Guys, I'm not exactly sure mechanically how it works, but I assume that if you just attack somebody you have treaties with, that other people will get angry about that. So, hi Klakens. How would you like some treaties? Right, he wanted one. Is terraforming. Ooh. And he has nano disassemblers. Oh, these guys are pretty advanced, actually. Also, how would you like a research treaty? Cool. So far, Mercians are still our best friends. They've stopped expanding. They jumped and grabbed 2 systems right away and then just kind of stopped. I wonder if they've been having trouble down here. Are they at war? No. Alright. I don't think anybody's at war yet, actually. If anybody was at war, it'd be the Silicoids. Why are we losing that much money? That's a lot. It might be... I'm not sure if that's how it works. I was thinking undocked ships are maybe a problem. Oh, part of it is because we killed a trade treaty and we also established a couple of treaties. So in a couple of turns, these treaties will... Their cost will disappear. That's fine. Yeah, went from -40 to -10. And Black Rays are still at work. Very nice. Also, every building we make has an upkeep cost. So every time we make a building, we should make some starports and stuff. Increase our revenue. You're working on a battle station, which will also be very helpful. Clackenstall robo-miners. That's another big technology. I don't like them having that. Ah, jerks. Auto lab. Nice. Get a spaceport. Need to go do their rounds and make sure people aren't spying on me again. I should also get my own spies up and running at some point. Tap it. Okay, he's going to be a jerk about it. All right. Oh, he might be next. You don't have any spies. Christus doesn't matter. You don't have any spies. It's so weird that you can just ask and see, like, do you have spies on me? Yeah, we have 7. Alright, so the Clackens are going to be a problem. You, however, I'm going to be your problem. They gave it to me! A 12 population system. That's... Wow, okay. Also, microlights, +1 productivity to every worker. Nano disassemblers, doubles the number of production before pollution. So we just got colossally more productive as an empire, and also better armor. Better armor, better fuel cells, better missiles. We want advanced damage control. This is a huge colony to just give up. They must be terrified. Also, we don't need Sakra scientists. We need Sakra labor. Oh man, robo-miners. 1 turn. Oh my god, this planet is going to be huge. Like, absolutely massive. Can I see this? No? Okay. Oh, they have a battleship. Oof. Alright, this is going to be building my, This planet is going to be the war effort now. It's going to have so much production. Oh, the silicoids and the humans are at war. Actually kind of bad for me, because the silicoids are probably going to lose, and I don't want the humans to have that. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, spaceport to help with the cash flow. Go and get a battle station to help that way too. Robo miner plant, you already have an automated factory. Get a space academy. You're gonna build it like instantly. Yep. Oh man. This place got their automated factory. You got a robo miner plant. You need a star base. You can skip straight to battle stations, but you can also build the star base just kind of as an in-between. I want you guys building ships. Build me another battleship. Oh man. Battle station, very nice. Get an auto lab, please. Actually, get a spaceport. Then an auto lab. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, they just just established another colony. What's this here? We got a destroyer there. Is for me? Give it. They're just giving me their whole empire. It's I've never had diplomacy be this successful before. I guess just the fact that I have such a big fleet is genuinely intimidating for him. You knock that off. And they don't want that smoke, man. Are you spying? Sakra spy. Okay, that might not have been a Sakra spy because spies can frame other empires. So that might have been a silicoid spy. Where is this? Oh, this is my desert planet. Get an auto lab. Heck yeah. Yeah, they have no spies. Silicoid, though, no spies. Wait, who was that then? Also, what was that technology that got stolen? Did I say auto lab? If it was auto lab, that's really bad. They don't have it. I actually don't remember what got stolen. I've been saying auto lab a lot just because we've been building them. How is this all you have for colony stuff? Wow, humans have been doing zero research. Nobody has auto lab. Dimensional portal. You can get that from a leader. It's not a useful technology overall at this point in the game. I go ahead and give them a chance to leave. I'm not going to attack them yet. They're posturing. Nope. How long will it take to get here? 2 turns. He's heading... They're just here. Right? Give me... Oshi. They did it! I cannot express how absurd it is that they're just agreeing to all this. This is a colossal planet to give up. And they gave up 2 colossal planets in a row. Look at this. It's so developed. There's so much here. Get an auto lab, man. Atmosphere reducer, renewer. Yeah, give me a bunch of spies. I need some defensive spies to keep people from stealing stuff. Oh wow, the Klakens are very small. Also, I stopped scouting. I just totally forgot that was a thing. What's up, humans? Non-aggression pact? I guess. There's not much reason to. Not much reason not to. I can kind of turn off production on Mentar because I have those Sakra guys, so let's just load up on the science, baby! Go ahead and get a holo simulator. We don't really need the rest of that stuff. Could get more transports. We will need more transports. Let's just get more spies, though. Oops. It's the wrong button. What was I building? Holo simulator. And yeah, this guy, or this planet can just do science. Even peel off a farmer or two and have them, let's get our food from elsewhere. Ooh, advanced damage control, so that's free ship repairs after combat. Assault shuttles, we can board enemy ships. And fast missile racks, we don't use missiles, but this lets you fire twice per turn. Battloids are big defensive mechs. Titans are huge ships. Ground batteries just let you shoot beam weapons from your planet, so we don't really need that stuff. Let's get some... Microbiotics gives you population growth, and telepathic training is better spies. Also... Oh, this is good for troops. That's for troops. This is for... Oh, yeah, that's stealthy ships, so they can't see them coming. And that's spies. Alright, let's get this stuff. Another assassin. Commodore Tulok, the bounty hunter. So some good ship stuff. as well as assassin, commando. You're hired. He's trying to butter me up again. No. Trying to reestablish, get the relations going the right way for him again. Get soil enrichment and biospheres, and then a battle station. Oh man. As a matter of fact, hey you. That system you just got? No, we can't get it. The system does have to be in range. It was Thog. Okay, he finally declared war on me for being so demanding. Okay, so he declared war on me, which I'm okay with. Let me see if I can... What a peace treaty? Nice. Research treaty. Also, is anybody spying on me? He is spying on me. Hey, you. Knock it off. Alright, he stopped. I should have checked. Alright, he's not spying. He's not spying. He's not spying. I think the game just crashed. No, it crashed. Alright. Dang it. Well, there are autosaves. We'll see how that worked. Also, ads are starting, so I'll see if I can get this set back up during the ads. So, be right back. Welcome back. Alright, I did get it up and running again. Looks like we lost maybe a turn or two. Alright. Clackenstol powered armor. Humans and Cylons are of non-aggression. I think it was 1 turn, which is okay. Okay, they stopped spying. And nobody else was spying on us. Not sure what would cause it to crash. I mean, it's an ancient game, so it's not like it's overloading my processors or something. See if we can get him to declare war on us again. Right. Not yet. Advanced damage control. Okay, so we didn't have this yet, so... We also hadn't scouted this yet, so I'm not sure exactly what how things shook out. Oh well. Keep poking around. An unstable wormhole appeared suddenly in the path of 3 ships belonging to the Nolam Empire. Travelers were propelled to Null in a single turn before the wormhole dissolved. Not really galactic news, but sure. Silicoid spies doing spy stuff. And we're just going to keep bothering this guy. Never mind. We're just going to declare war on him. Hey, hold on. We're going to send our ships to his planet first. Human spy. Man, we need more spies to deal with all this. Actually, hadn't I just assigned a bunch of spies to be built? I think some of these spy reports are just the silicoids framing people. The Sakra just aren't even talking to me anymore. Alright. Are my colonies making those spies? Somebody is. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this extra battleship. And then, yeah, if they don't want to talk to us, we'll just declare war. Alright, they have a starbase. Now for combat. Let's see. We didn't actually get to see the combat last time it happened because Space Dragon just annihilated my scout. Also, it's a little very sensitive to scrolling. Oh well. Yeah. So our ships come lined up over here. Is that a class 1 shield? That's a class 1. They don't automatically upgrade. Uh-oh. You have class 3. Okay, that's good. But we're just going to sit here and we're going to shoot at this starbase. This is the planet's static defense. They just have this. They don't have missile batteries or ground batteries or anything like that. They have class 3 shields because they stole it. But they just have fusion beams and nuclear missiles, which means they're going to struggle to deal damage from range. Looks like we might as well. Now we have the option to do auto battle. You can auto battle just plays the turns out. It doesn't. That's not the auto calculate battle. You can scan to get information. If we get in range, we could board them, which is a big weakness of static defenses. We can retreat, which will just send the ship out of the combat and leave the system. We can wait, which is what this guy's going to do. And we can just end the turn. Actually, this guy's just say he's done. You have a heavy mount mass driver, so you're going to go ahead and pew! Bam! Big damage! Okay. But go ahead and move up. Just because we might need this guy to defend this other guy. Can you shoot from there? No, okay. So Master Drivers don't have range penalties, but they do have a range, so. And yeah, they So you wait. We just want the battleship to go. Oh, is that a PD fusion beam? Yeah, okay. That was a huge range. All right, I don't think that missile is going to get there in time because they don't move that fast. Now we're just going to blow this up. Blam! As I don't want that missile hitting my other ship. It will do a lot of damage. We have 20 power suits. They have 15 infantry. We could bombard the planet to reduce that, but this is a really nice planet. I'd like it to be in good shape. Let's see how an invasion goes. The invasions are entirely automated. It doesn't look like they have any tanks. I think that would pop up. So we're just relying on our tech. Actually, I might just wait. Because we're going to get a big boost in a couple of turns. And we just got another battleship. So you guys, how's your pollution? You could use some help. Master of Orion II, pollution processor. Get some enrichment. Yeah, just get a bunch of good stuff. What's that? That's not a concern. Alright, pretty soon we'll be able to take out some enemy stuff. Alright, and we got a breakthrough as well. I'm not sure if we actually have it right now, though. Alright, now we have it. So personal shields, big boost to our troops. Stealth fields, they're not using. Stealth suits, very nice for our spies. Lightning fields will automatically destroy missiles that get in range. Pulsar is a weapon that just kind of shoots out a wave from your ship. And warp interdictors are a planetary building that slows down any hostile ships heading your way. So I think I'm going to invest in biology a bit. Eventually I'm going to start really powering through physics, because that's where a lot of the good weapons are, but mass drivers are a very nice early game weapon, so I'm going to go ahead and just rely on those for a bit. Oh, they suddenly have a lot more stuff heading this way. Oh, that's a battleship. Can I get there in time? That's 3 turns? Okay. Well, we have a battleship. You have a star base. Can I get you guys a battle station? Can I buy this? No. Can I get you guys a missile base? Yes. Cool. Alright, so they're not going to be defenseless. That's just a lot of stuff to deal with. It's a lot of little things. I'm not concerned about these. It's the battleship I'm most worried about. Anyways, now that we have that that tech, I'm gonna save in case things crash. They rebuilt the starbase. Okay. Alright, you guys don't need to do anything. This guy can solo very quickly. Oh, one-shot it. Okay, even better. They somehow lost infantry. I wonder if they like picked up in command or in the transport ships, but see how this goes. Oh yeah, we're very strong. Alright, we lost 1 troop. But they have plus 20 total. We got plus 20 just from personal shields. We have minus 10 for being a low G species, but we have plus 10 for the fusion rifles, plus 15 for sword troop armor, plus 10 for anti-grav, so we pretty drastically outscale them. And hey, we stole some tech. Terraforming. That's actually really nice. One is that terraforming is just good. Allows you to improve how the condition of your planets. But also, terraforming is alone in its research tier, so we just get to skip a tier in biology by having this. We also got pulsars. Heck yeah. So we're getting some tech, baby. I don't think my battleship can take on 6 enemy ships, so let's see. Does have a battle station. The good news is I have some pretty good defenses now, so just give me some spies, please. Holy farmers. Jeez. That doesn't show me what morale is doing. Oh, morale bonus. Okay, I think morale just provides just like a % bonus to everything that you do. Why? Oh, these guys need to be assimilated. That's why they're producing so little. So let's get an alien control center. Control? It's called an alien management center. I wonder if that got changed. There have been a couple of very small things that have been different. One is I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be called Alien Management Center. And the other was those options at the beginning where you could have a cluster galaxy or post-warp, I think, was the other option. Okay, but they're going to go ahead and they're going to build that. You can go ahead and ship food here to get that built a turn earlier. These guys are heading to Sla. Sla is going to be their capital. Do I want to take Uxmai? Or head straight to Sla? Ooh, if I can get there... I'm going to get there right at the same time. Ah, alright. Depending on how this goes, this might be good. I might be able to blap there 3 turns, darn it. Might be worth waiting, though. I might be able to just blow up their fleet. Because they probably have more than one planet in Slaw. And I can just attack the weaker one and blow up their fleet. Because the fleet will defend anywhere you attack. So I can just blow up their fleet, and then I can go for their capital. Don't like leaving Thog undefended. Not super concerned with it. What's up? Well, you're making demands that... No. He's demanding that I pay him 5% of my income. For no reason. Alright, Starbase. Also Starbase. Okay. Well, we might as well go for the capital then. Can we shoot them? We can. Oh, the little guys have class 3 shields. That has a leader on it. I forgot to assign my leaders. Oh, that's a good one too. Looks like not a very good ship, at least. They don't have very good weapons. Gyrity stabilizers can be good, but I'm not concerned. Pew! Oh, he missed. Can I just kill you? Ooh, that did very little. Ooh, that's bad news. Oh, why didn't my other ships get a turn? Alright, this might not work. How are you doing? He's dying. Let's see if I can clear out... Oh, that also has a leader on it. Oh, these little guys are not accomplishing much at all. Am I hitting the wrong button? Only half my ships are getting a turn per turn. Can I kill this? Yes. Okay. So we are not helpless. This is just... It's gonna be a fight, that's all. Thank you for the missile alert. These will automatically shoot to reduce that. I guess it's just turn-based, so that's fine. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Okay. Not doing a great job blowing up the enemy ships. We are at least taking out the missiles. Oh, that's hurting really bad. Let's see how this goes at point blank. Bam! Not very well. I might just dip. I'm gonna, yeah, let's get out of here. I'm gonna wait till that other battleship arrives. Ooh, that one hurts. Oh, he's dead. Oh, ships have a random chance to overload like that and cause a lot of damage to anything nearby. Alright, so that didn't go super well, but we did get our main ship out. We got the battleship out, and that's what's valuable. One of the problems is that I didn't realize, I thought shields auto-upgraded when you got a new one, and they don't. Also, they're using gyro destabilizers, which bypass shields, so like their fusion beams and missiles aren't doing much at all, but the gyro destabilizers can do quite a bit of damage. So we need to do something about that. Let me think what could help. Maybe I should just go into physics now. Let's get some better weapons. Our ship's going to automatically retreat from Slaw. Oh, they liberated Thog. Jerks. Okay. You guys have a starbase. That's good. What do you guys need? You're okay. Production wise for now. Go ahead and get that. Get production stuff. And then let me know. We can also start pumping out ships pretty quick. I think if I just hit the design button, this should automatically upgrade to class 3. Honestly, getting reinforced hull might help a lot, because that's 3 times as much hull for their gyro destabilizers to go through. Could also go for missiles, because for the small ships, the mass drivers were not doing a lot. Or we could go for our own gyro destabilizers. These actually hit really hard. The ECCM makes them more likely to bypass electronic countermeasures, makes them harder to destroy, fast makes them go further. I think I might just make some nice big missile ships. And then we can reduce the mass drivers. We'll keep the... Actually, we'll go ahead and make... Where's mass driver? We'll make these PD auto fire. Forward extend. They're spinning us. Let's make some 360. So these ships are just gonna run up and just... I wonder, can I even get... That'd be too big. I could do battle pods. Let's get battle pods. Let's get fast missile racks. So they're gonna show up, they're gonna launch a double barrage of missiles, and then they're gonna leave. Just cost 45. Why can't I get a second one? Odd. And the mass drivers are just for defense. So they're going to work on that. They're heading back to Thog, and they're just going to conquer it again. You cannot redirect ships while they're in flight. I think there's a special technology that lets you, but I don't have it. Did they leave? They left. Where'd they go? Can't see. I mean, I can just take out their starbase. Phew! Gone. Okay. I don't know where they went. They knew this guy was en route. Battle scanner, better beam weapons. Tachyon communications. Oh, now this is actually the technology. If they're close enough to one of my bases, I can redirect them in combat, or in flight. Scanners. Right. This lets me see stuff from further out in space. Let's get better stuff. Ooh. Governor Rashiki, the Warlord. Tactics Commando, 75% labor leader is pretty nice. You know, as much as I love having the science leader, he is kind of our weakest link right now. I'm going to go ahead and get him to dip. So we got this mega science leader here, and I'm going to put this guy See, Yadith was size 12. That's also size 12. Which is the more productive of these? Hoshi. Hoshi's building my corvettes. So I think I'm going to put this guy on Hoshi. And they're sending their fleet to Argus, which is upsetting. This is undefended. It's also just one of their worlds, though, so, you know, that's okay. Maybe just blow up their other starbase. Not going to bother bombing stuff because I want to conquer all this. Hog never rebuilt, so we'll just re-invade. They don't really have anything, so we lose one soldier. Rest in peace. Okay, Thog, you twerps. Why do you have scientists? Build that alien control center. I'll just buy it. I'm a little bit worried about Argus. We can beat their transport ships there, which means they are not going to be able to... Why does it take 3? Okay. They might be able to attack it and bombard it, and they might even be able to destroy it, but they're not going to be able to conquer it, because I'm going to... Yeah, they're just bombing it. But my ships will beat their transport ships there. Oh! Because basically all the colonies have, or all the races have met each other, we now have a galactic council. I think the only thing this does is it's a win condition. So if you get popular enough, you can get people to vote for you, and then you'll just be elected leader of the galaxy and you win the game. Which is not what I'm going for, but it might happen. Because despite everything, I am pretty popular, I think. I have treaties with a lot of people. So it's me versus the guy I'm oppressing. It's a war of aggression. The High Council has convened to elect one leader to be Emperor of the Galaxy. Emperor Perky of the Cylons and Emperor Dactylus of the Sakra have been nominated. I think it just goes by general score, just the top 2 people, which is me and him. Silicoids abstain, because they hate everyone. Plakens abstain. Humans vote for Perky. Merchants vote for Perky. Alkari abstained. Have I met them? Maybe? I think they're the missing race. 3 votes for Perky. 7 votes for Dactylus from himself. I vote for myself. Neither has a 2/3 majority. It was closer than I thought. I think the votes are based on population. The game. I think this happens like every 10 years or something. Neutron blasters. Those, if you're targeting a ship, I don't think they do damage. I think they just kill Marines. Graviton beams, very good. Gravity generator will help with high G worlds, and tractor beams can slow enemy ships, or you can slow it to 0, and then you can, if it's at 0, you can board it. Let's go ahead and get that. This is Argus. It's getting their stuff blown up. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, there's not much we're going to be able to do here, so just get back to work on your automated factory. These guys have an alien control center. Hopefully that means they'll stop rioting. Go ahead and get work on a starbase. Are they leaving? They're leaving. They're going to Slaw. Okay. And we're going to catch their transport ships. So very nice. Okay, so Argus is actually safe. They dropped by, they bombed it, they killed 1 population unit, 1 defensive unit, and blew up my automated factory, and now they're turning and leaving, which is fine by me. And I blow up their transport ships, which have no defenses. So now they can't conquer anything because they don't have a ground units. So let's convene at Thog. I'm gonna have these guys just go there, and I'm gonna have this guy hang out for a turn. We'll see what the Sakra do as far as moving their fleet. And what I could really use is some more troops. What are you guys building? Building a battle station. Buy it. You have a bunch of stuff to build. I mean, that still helps. We're finally back in the black for command points. Bushi's building this. I mean, it's not useless, but did they only just start it? Yeah, they haven't actually started it yet. So we're going to cancel that, get transports. We got a lot of Sakra planets to go through. What are you guys doing? There's orbiting. Okay. Do you have a battle station? You do. You're pretty well defended, so let's go ahead and get these guys to meet up. They're attacking Thog. Don't I have people there? How did they get there? How fast are they? Okay, anyways, Graviton Beam, very nice. I'll probably be re-teching to this. Gravity Generator, nice. Tractor Beam's fine. Jump Gates, I think, just make you move really fast between your own colonies. Subspace Communications, give you more command points, also very nice. What do I get? Phasers are really good. Plasma stuff's really good. One thing, though, I don't want to jump too far ahead in any one field, because if I get really invested in one field, somebody could just steal that technology and completely cut my lead. So I'm going to try and spread my research around a bit. Let's try and get my ships faster, because I think the Sakra are just outspeeding me, which is a problem. They decided to stay here, and I've got both my battleships now, and my new supercruisers. So these little guys might get blown up. That's just an unfortunate reality. Blam! Goodbye. Okay, I can't just select my ships, so I think that might be a setting that I have active. Blam! Oh, didn't do any damage. I might change that setting just because I'm not used to what this is like. Oh, thank you. This is my missile dude. You're gonna launch. Well, you're gonna try and defend yourself. Unsuccessfully. Last 3 shields, go! Okay, cool. Missiles didn't break my shields. Double barrel pulse-on missiles. And while this guy's shield is down, pew! Alright, just hit his shields again. Oh, he's getting beat up. I want to make sure this guy dies. So I'm going to see if I can help with these. I can't. Okay. Then just blam! Hit your shields. I want to make sure those pulse-on missiles do as much damage as possible. Bam. I got through his shields, did some system damage. I should probably explain. So, you see the enemy ship? I can't just, like, look at it. I guess I can show my own ship. So, obviously, these are the shields. There's 4 different arcs. And then the relative length shows how much of that shield they have left. So this guy's got slightly damaged front shields. This guy has no front shields. And the blue bar is armor, which just defends your ship. The red bar is hull. If you run out of hull, then your ship explodes. Yellow is system. As your systems get damaged, stuff on your ship gets shut down. Heck, it's so sensitive. So, like, we can't really tell, but, like, weapons will become disabled, his shield could get turned off, his computer get destroyed, etc. So I'm trying to go for the structure to just blow it up, but like hitting the systems is not bad too. Oh, I think he just... Wow, he just PD'd through that entire load of missiles. No! Oh, okay. Whatever. That's fine. Let's just fire some missiles. Alright, this guy's a little helpless. Okay, no. He can do that. Right, maybe I should just pick off the little ships first. He apparently has such good... Did something? I guess they did hit, and it's just not showing it for some reason. Okay. It didn't look like it did any damage, but his ship is getting wrecked, so... He's dead. Awesome. Alright, that's the hard part. That was the tough target. So I'm going to keep trying to pick off missiles if I can. Now it's just a matter of rotating until I can get an angle on these guys. I have very strong mass drivers that only shoot forwards. Let's rotate. Okay, he's fine. Phew! That'll probably kill him, to be honest. You're just gonna run up and you're just gonna put some Dakai into him. And these little ships are not doing. He's leaving! Nice! We got his battleship, probably killed that really nice leader he had aboard, and now he's turning tail. The Sakra liberated Thog again! Okay. Well, we're here. Now their fleet is tiny. Ours is mighty. Get some reinforcements. Take Thog again. The only problem is that we lose... We're not losing infantry in combat. It's just you have to station at least 4 infantry to hold a planet. So these 4 guys are just... One of my transport ships just unloads and keeps infantry here. Wrong direction. Oh, you guys... Okay. They've lost so many people from starvation because they keep taking control back. Let's unload more troops. Let's just hang out for a minute. Tau. Beautiful towel. Beautiful breadbasket. Do that. So Thog now has 12 Marines on here instead of 4, so hopefully we can hold the planet for a minute and just get some stability. This is a big planet that we conquered, so it's just gonna... Sand, what the... Oh, just my scouts here. Mercians are colonizing stuff. I forgot about my scout. I love scouting in games so much and just exploring stuff. I don't know how I keep forgetting about my scout here. Now, you guys work on a starbase. Not much is happening here because they're too busy just feeding themselves, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure we can pick up those units again. So, where are the humans? Oh, it's them. I thought there was more stuff over here. I guess not. Their war does not seem to be progressing one way or the other very much. So, a quick spy check. These two don't matter because they can't do anything with tech, right? They can't trade it, and like I can't tell him to stop spying on me when we're at war. So quick save just to keep things kosher. Ion drive, nice. All ships automatically upgraded, good. So now hopefully we can keep up with them zooming around. Shield capacitors are nice. That other thing was probably fine. We could just go for another layer and just get... This stuff is actually all pretty nice. Bombs, I don't really use bombs very much, just because I like conquering planets and just stealing their infrastructure, so I don't want to bomb it. Antimatter drive will make us a lot faster. Antimatter torpedoes are actually pretty nice. They're a missile that just shoots instantly. So maybe just the speed alone would be pretty good. Because in every other regard, we outclass the Sakra militarily. So I just need to be able to get places faster. Oh, the humans declared war on me. Why? Okay, we were friends. That's strange. Oh, get gravity generator. Okay, I think Tau is the only place that's, like, in range. And they have a battle station, so that's not a concern. Why would they do that? That's very strange. Okay. Oh, I can go blap one of their ships up here. Here's Uxmai. No defenses. Very nice. Oh, I forgot to turn off that one option. Pew! Not be surprised if this guy just immediately retreats. That's fine. Just tank it. Tiny amount of damage. Kerpew, kerpew! And he's gone. Okay, unsurprising. Oh, we can just tank this. Or take this. Blam, blam, blam. Another planet for me. Really? What now? No. More people declaring war. What are you guys thinking? Okay. What? No. Alright, he's just mad. My gosh. Okay. Alright, you guys got an alien control center. I don't want to build up my defenses just because suddenly everybody decided they hate me. I wonder if they're just really mad about this war of conquest I got going on. Would not be surprising. Maybe I should swap to graviton beams. It says 9 damage, says 3 to 15, and bonus structure damage. Gravitic waves that tear the target apart. Get some heavy amount forward extended graviton beams. And then... was there anything special about that? Just extra structure damage. Could get a battle scanner to make sure those hit. I think I do want a reinforced hull. Let's go ahead and get a battle scanner. Space 37. I'd have to get rid of a lot of these. Yeah, the neutron blaster kills marines. Ion pulse cannon only hits systems, so you can shut down ships very quickly. Do still have to get through shields though. Pulsar. This can also be used defensively. I think I'll just stick with fusion beams though. Oh, and we can get enveloping, which hits all 4 quadrants simultaneously. Which means you can just destroy all of their shields. Continuous. Fires over a long duration. Increases its chance to hit by 25%. Might hit continuous PD. 360. Oh, and just to differentiate them, because this guy's a beam guy instead of a mass driver guy. Let's get you looking like this. To physically differentiate them on the screen. Alright. Let's get a battle station. It'll take a while, but that's fine. How are we doing? Yeah, we're so far above everybody. I don't know why they're all declaring war on me. But alright. I just need to make sure you got a battle station and a missile base. I think that's the only planet the Klakens are likely to go after. They might go after this, but I'll have plenty of warning, I think, if they start making their way over. Then Nolams did not declare war, they're just angry. Humans don't seem to have a whole lot, and Tau has defenses, so I think I'm good. Okay. I think I'm going to have you keep building spies, just to keep my technology safe. Oh, they're coming. Yadith. Oh, they actually have kind of a lot. We have a battle station and a missile base. Can I get a fighter garrison? Oh, actually... Do you want a fighter garrison or do I want a radiation shield? I think I want a radiation shield. One turn, nice. So that they will not be able to... It'll be a lot harder for them to get at this missile base. This little guy is going to Hoshi, which has defenses? Question mark? Yeah, they have a battle station. Looks my... Still working on that. I might just go ahead and just dip. Yeah, let's send the fleet to Slaw, and let's try and kind of deal the death blow of this war by taking their capital. And then we can figure out what the heck the Klakens are thinking. Uxmai has an alien control center. Get to work on a starbase, so they have something defensive. We can buy it if we need to. Just auto battle, just because it's just going to do that. And invade. Bam. Okay, there's our capital gone. Oh, they had antimatter drive. Oh, geez. Okay, well, I'm glad I have it now. It's going to speed my ships up. Suppress some rebels. Built stuff. Yadith and Hoshi are starving? Oh, Yadith is being blockaded. What about Hoshi, though? You guys should probably have a starbase. Just start working on that. You guys can start terraforming. Get your planet better. Alright, here's their capital. It's mine now. You don't need your scientists. You don't need so many farmers. Just need workers. Hoshi. Alright, you're going to Uxmai. You guys are going to Thog. Thog doesn't have a battle station. Let's... Oh... Hold on. They don't have transports, so they're not going to be able to invade it. I should probably just split up my fleet so we can actually respond to stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and send one battleship. I'm going to send one to Yadith, defend. I'm going to send you to Thog. Then I'm going to buy the starbase for Uxmai. And the other guys will stay at Slaw and continue invading. Oh, they're attacking Thog. Okay. Oh! Oh, okay. They tried invading. I thought they didn't have transports. I don't know how they did that. But we won, because I had so many people stationed there to prevent rebellion. And now we're just gonna... Oh, actually, turn off auto battle. I forgot they have a starbase. Oh, and these are the guys with class 1 shields. How many? They have 20 crew aboard. These guys have 12 each. If I can get in range... which I think I can. So we're just gonna walk up on them. We're gonna try and capture this ship. We can only send a few Marines at a time. We got it. Okay. Wow, my 6 Marines killed 20 of theirs. Okay, so we just have that starbase now. So we win. Now we have the whole star system. Multi-wave ECM jammer. This is missile defense. Okay. What do you want? Okay, I'll take a non-aggression pact, I guess. You've been very rude recently, but you're just kind of in the corner, and I just don't want to deal with you. Oh, people are starving because I don't have enough transports. That's what's happening. Oh, I need to deal with that. Okay. Alien Control Center. He's got a starbase. Go feed yourselves, please. And get to work on... I'll get production first. Guys, make sure you're feeding yourselves. And get production and soil enrichment. Oh, and a starbase. Get the starbase first. Okay. There's a nerd at Uxmai. Those guys are in Thog. You guys are going to defend at Slaw for a bit. You guys are going to join them. I'm going to try not to save scum this game, just because I think that... 1, it's lame, and 2, is that, it just slows things down a lot. Alright, you guys are going to have to feed yourselves for a bit. It's because I need all hands on deck to solve this food crisis. Guys are good. There, that should do it. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna go after them. I'm just gonna bolster my defenses. Antimatter stuff. So food replicators allow you to convert industry to food, which can be good. The main problem is just that it has a maintenance cost. And transporters will allow you to invade from range. Or, whatchamacallit? Board from range. Alright, what direction do you want to go? Could get class 5 shields and just base... Oh, you know what? I want to go for biology and get some population upgrades. So subterranean farms are kind of like hydroponic farms in that you can build them anywhere and get food. And weather control systems is actually just a huge boost to food production. So I can have just that one Terran planet basically provide food for the entire empire. Thog is starving. That's because the Sakra are blockading it. Not the... yeah, the Sakra. This is Yadith, which is also blockaded. Let's go ahead and just build up a little bit. Oh, this is the one getting blockaded by Klakens. Was it? Oh, they took Uxmai back. Right, you guys are starving. You'll start dealing with it soon. This guy can probably take them out himself. Attack! He's probably not going to kill them. He's probably just going to drive them off, but that's fine. Pew! Goodbye. That had a leader aboard. He's dead now. This has got a leader aboard. We'll die next turn. That guy's not so great. I should put leaders on these ships. The only problem is that a lot of leaders are providing such good, like empire-wide resources that I don't want to risk them in combat. Blam. I meant to kill him, but oh well. And now they'll probably turn and run. Oh, they're fighting. That's brave. I guess. Goodbye. Oh, he's immobile. Oh, I can steal the ship. No, I didn't mean to do that. I can board. I got it. Nice. Just I randomly did enough system damage that it shut down their drive. And if ship's immobilized, you can just board it, and now I captured it. And now I just have a Sacross ship. Awesome. All right, you guys have an alien control center. Do you have a Hydra? Get a Hydra arm. Feed yourselves. Okay. I have books my back. Oh, and the clack is left. Nice. Those buttheads. Okay, so now we're gonna defend for a minute. Although I don't know if they really have much of a fleet. I'll send you guys up here. What do you have? Not a lot, to be honest. I might just have you hang back and defend here. Just the battleship will go. Alright, this will just blow that up. And now I can just send the transports over. Conquer it. You guys are no longer starving, which is progress. Some upgrades and some defenses. And we got another battleship. Very nice. You guys can be rewarded by improving your biosphere. Alrighty, I'll keep you there to defend. This is my nice shiny new battleship. So you can head up to Kip. I'll keep you guys there to defend, while those guys go to Garudis. They rebuilt their starbase for some reason, so I'll just blow it up again. Black Razors off assassinating spies. Let me do a spy check. The humans are at war, so I don't know what their deal is. The lambs are not spying. Blackens are at war. But still just good to know where the spies are. Oddly enough, the Silicoids of all people have not declared war. Alright, nobody's spying, so I don't know. I guess we killed the last one. They're just declaring war on everybody for no reason. Alright. Now they rebuilt the starbase again, so we'll just blow that up one more time. And invade. Blam! You can click to just have the battle take place instantly. It's always fun. Okay. This just got conquered. Get yourselves an alien control center. Then some goodies. Oh, that's producing a lot of food. I should swap that out. Let's get a holo simulator and then get me some transport ships. You guys are massively overproducing food. This is not necessary. But you can see how much production we're gonna get just by owning all this Sacra stuff. You can head to Garudis. Head up there. Also, let me assign these leaders. Didn't I have? No, that one really nice leader that I got. That must have been during one of those turns. All of you guys are so nice. Defensive bonuses. Ignores movement restrictions. Attack bonus. You're pretty good. You can go ahead and get on that. You also have Helmsman, Navigator. You're basically the same guy, but you also have Trader. And that's too big of a bonus to risk. I'm sorry. 15 research points, sure. But I want them getting experience and leveling up. Here's Kif. Oh, this is my new Graviton beam ship. Pew! Not as effective as the mass drivers, but we are at long range. Mass drivers are nice because they don't lose, they don't have range fall off, but the Graviton beams will hit way harder once we get closer. Sick. Anyways, ads are going to start in about 10 seconds, so we're going to go ahead and take a break while that's going, and then when we get back, we're going to finish Conquer the Sakra and take a look at the other nerds declaring war on us. So back in a few. Alright, we're back. Just in time for some more combat. Ooh, this place has ancient artifacts. Kerblam! Alright. Heightened intelligence. Through genetic engineering, the average intelligence of the entire race is substantially improved, increasing the research of all scientists by +1. Super nice. Oh, and stop it. Psionics allows you to create psychic beings of immense power. Spying bonuses are raised by +10. Morale on all planets is increased by 10% for dictatorships and Imperium government, which we are not. Interesting. What do you want? Oh, okay. He declared war, and now he's so desperate for peace, he's offering to pay us 5% of his income. Sure? Okay. Alright. This place has the artifacts yet, so this might actually be another science outpost. Honestly, I mean, we'll see. I might just swap out. You can transport populations, and I might just send my own people here. Yes, I know that that's a war crime, but my people are naturally better researchers, so it'll just be very nice. Also, we have so much food now, it's incredible. Yeah, build a weather controller. So now we don't have to worry about the humans, not that I was really worried to begin with. It's just the Klakens that might start getting rambunctious. Problem is I'm running out of transports. What is he at his building? Okay, you guys... Alright, that's one turn, that's fine. We can at least keep kicking in the door everywhere we can. Here's Aldebaran, they don't even have anything here, so we'll take it. But that's our last transport. So, the good news is... Why is this only popping up now? That happened a couple turns ago. As soon as we get... Where'd the music go? Oh, whatever. Here's Hoshi. Give me some more transports, too. We're gonna be invading the Klakens next. Soil enrichment. Very good. Auto lab. How's your... I'd actually... Once we're done with the war, I'm going to take a minute to actually go through and specialize some of these planets. Thank you. Music just does that sometimes. What do you want? 10% tribute, sure. Okay. Again, they started the war for no reason, and now they see how the tide is turning here. But cool, we're at peace now. I mean, except for that one Sakra colony that we still need to do something about, but... An Autolab. And Terraform. But as soon as we get a transport up there, they're going down. What do you guys? Yeah, you guys have transport. I do need some freighters. Get me some freighters, please. Oh! And Terrans are invading someone. So yeah, every now and then, and Terrans will just pop out of their pocket dimension and just go slam somebody's colony. Oh, I'm sorry, do you want peace? They'll give me Bolo? Don't I already... Did they Bolo revolt again? You guys got so enrichment, so now you're super loaded on food. Again, Autolab, Biospheres, Starbase. Bolo revolted, dang it. Okay. Oh, the Antarans are coming after me. You have defenses, right? It probably doesn't matter. Oh, it's only one frigate. So we might be able to defend ourselves against this. That frigate is going to have the best technology in the game. So it's going to be kind of tough. But this isn't an impossible fight with just a one frigate. So we'll see. We'll take Kif. You guys go and get subterranean farms, because you can't farm here. This is a toxic world, so it actually cannot be terraformed. Toxic and radiation worlds are so bad that like not even terraforming technology can make them habitable. Alright, here goes. Oh, he's just jumping into the fight. This is a tiny little guy, just a little frigate, but they're... My computers give plus 75 attack, theirs give plus 125. They don't have shields because they have a damper field system, which just flat out reduces all damage they take by 75%. They have a quantum detonator, so their ship can self-destruct for massive damage. They have particle beams, which are one of the best beam weapons, and neutronium bombs. And we've got our graviton beams and pulsar missiles, so let's see. Oh, we're doing it, actually. We're actually kind of murdering him. Also with quantum detonators, even if you capture the ship, somehow it has a high chance of just going off and just kamikazing. So I do often... Oh, there it goes. It has a special animation. If I'm, words. In previous games, if I'm doing well, I try and build a collection of Antaran ships, just get a lot of tractor beams and assault shuttles and stuff, and just see if I can capture any. Alright, here's election number 2. The Sakra are now no longer in the running. So they basically don't have an empire anymore. Odd that it's the Silicoids, because I'm pretty sure they're going to get 0 votes, because nobody likes the Silicoids. Klakens don't like me for some reason, so they're abstaining. Merchants love me, so 3 votes for me. Alkari don't care. Nolams like me, I guess. Sakra, unsurprisingly, abstain, and the humans abstain. So yeah, everybody just got mad at me for kind of no reason. Chris votes for himself, I vote for myself. 23 of 41 votes. I'm kind of very slowly becoming a majority myself. If it gets too close, I might just start abstaining just so that I don't win the game in a lame way. Why? Guys. Don't try anything. Actually, you're transports. You stay still. What is this? It's a frigate. Okay, that's fine. You're... Oh, I don't have any... Yeah. Dang it. I need to send something. Alright, you have to go to Bolo. Klakens are just here for some reason. Oi, go. Scooch. King Snake, King Snake. I come to step on Snake. Goodbye. Well, they got out 2 frigates after revolting, and now... now they're gone. Alright, Sla Prime has a battle station. Very nice. Let's do that for now. Then get me some more spies. I just want to finish the war, and then... I could have sworn I had a transport ship heading up to Bolo. Hey, you guys got an alien control center. Go ahead and get your production going. Let's get some spies for now. I got a supercomputer, hollow simulator, some more transports. Okay. Invade, and it's the end of the war! Flawless victory. You are tuned to GNN, your source for all the news you need to know. A space-time anomaly has occurred in the Rybat star system. All colonies in the system are unable to build, and ships are unable to make contact for either trade or combat purposes. And now, in a GNN exclusive story, the Sakra flag waves no more. No colonies or fleets remain in the Sakra Empire. Victory is mine. And we got a heightened intelligence and psionics. So we can get... Next up, we get Bioterminator, which is another biological weapon, and if you use them, everybody will hate you. And we get Universal Antidote, which just significantly increases colony growth rates. Which you honestly don't really need. I think our colonies are pretty maxed out. So what do we want to... We need to shore up on something. Let's get sociology going. Stock exchange will get some cash flow. Not that we're suffering, but it'll also just move us forward a bit. Okay. I don't know that these guys can revolt anymore, but I'll go ahead and build an alien control center just to be safe. And it'll also just assimilate them faster too, so... Then let's just grab a couple of things. Oh, you guys terraformed. Very nice. Get a gravity generator and then keep terraforming. Okay. Let's go ahead and centralize our forces, and I think I'm going to go after the silicoids next. Let's head to, how about Thog? I'll go to Argus, but I don't want to have to go through the nebula there, so let's just get everybody on here. Got a decent number of transports. Honestly, kind of want to take out the Klakens too, just because they're posturing, but it's fine. Also, I keep forgetting about my scout. Nothing here. Alright, these guys are now all assimilated, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy the alien control center, because they do have... I think they have upkeep. All the same, just sell it for cash. Alright, you guys, you're toxic, right? Yeah. Supercomputer. Biospheres, battle station. It's got terraformed. Very nice. Now it's Terran. Super nice for them. Solar ship, biospheres, battle station. You guys are building freighters for me. Thank you very much. Could build colony bases just to expand a bit, but we're gonna be taking out so many silicoids. I don't think that's necessary right now. And it's not like the local planets are super nice anyways. So we could work on more battleships. I don't know that we've gotten any particularly exciting new technology. Sure, give me another battleship. You guys can terraform and get a gravity generator. Do that first. Gravity generators are going to be very nice. He's nothing exciting. Locks terraformed, very nice. Now this is a Terran planet as well. I was hoping it'd show me if it had upkeep, but that's fine. Supercomputer. Battle station. I think I'm actually going to take out that thing. I don't need to pay the upkeep for that. Where are you? They're inferior ship. You can just scrap it, get some cash. I think you can also get tech if there's unknown tech on a ship. Stock exchange. Astro University. Astro University just provides +1 to farmers, miners, and scientists on a planet. So very nice upgrade. Okay. So now the Sakra have had a few turns to assimilate. I'm going to go through and see about specializing some planets. So this is a mineral-rich planet. So this is going to be very good for production. So if there's anything I can build, like this is just good everywhere. What do I want to produce here? Could just pump out more battleships. I think that sounds like a solid idea. It's also good just to have some battleships left behind in case the Klakens start posturing again or the No-Lams start doing something stupid. Let's... Gosh, this is mine, right? No, this is Sakra. It's also mineral rich, so you're also a good productivity place. So you're done there. Get a gravity generator. Biospheres. Atmosphere reducer. Fusion processor. I am not speaking. Robo miner plant. Get that first. Holo simulator. Dunzo. I think I now have like 5 times as many Sakra as Cylons. This is this just normal? Let's go to the system. Abundant. So this is good. It's also Terran. I suppose, you know what, I should have the Sakra be producing all my food. So these guys on Tau. Oh, you guys are producing stuff. That's not necessary. I'll just buy the rest of this. And then you guys are just going to be scientists now. As is the Cylon way. That's a bit much. It's fine. Transporting food costs money and ties up freighters, so if a colony can manage its own food, that's good. But it's not super necessary. You guys gonna be terraforming. Can you build any other... Honestly, a weather controller now would be nice just to free up all those farmers. Let's buy that for you guys. Argus, I think I already dealt with. Let's make sure Mentar is okay. I know this isn't the most exciting stuff, but we just got the war done. We can take a moment to breathe and reorient our economy and make sure everything's where it should be. 14 food, perfect. You guys can build a weather controller and a stock exchange. You guys can build a weather controller and a stock exchange and a holo simulator. Just want to make sure we're loading up on all the bonuses we can as we prepare to jump into the next war. You guys are... You're abundant, so you're fine. I think really the one thing I need to do is find somewhere to put the Sakra on that one planet with the research bonus. So that I can populate it with Cylons. Was it Bolo? It was Bolo, and there's 16 pops here. And I don't think I can... Can I transport conquered units? Ooh. Okay, so where can I put you guys? Let me go to the... Let me save first real quick, just in case the game crashes again. It was Bolo. Let's see. 6 out of 13. Got 3 out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you can go to Aldebaran. Conquered people cannot be resettled. Okay. Never mind. So I'll just take this one dude, send him off. And then we're going to take some... Mentar guys. I'm going to send you guys off to Bolo. Matter of fact, no, not all of you. There. And now there's more room for Cylon pops to grow. And then as those Sakra are assimilated, we'll send them off places. I just saw my food jump, probably because I built a weather processor somewhere. Weather controller, stock exchange. And then just build some more spies. You can only have like 63 spies, so there's only so much purpose to this. But just having extra agents defending, that's what they are, they're agents. If they're being defensive, it's very nice. Still nobody spying on me, oddly enough. Okay. I think we're about ready for this war. So I don't think silicoids can do anything to us. Yeah, we're we're slightly in the lead. Silicoids are right down here. Yellow is the Klakens. I feel like a lot of the other races just kind of got shoved into a corner. Don't do that, guys. I can actually... Guys. Alright. I do this. It's gonna build colony bases and just colonize those planets myself. Let me deal with that first. Abundant, or they're going for this one. Get a gravity generator. You poor guys. Well, get a rubber miner plant first. I'll buy it next turn. Then... Can we just get this right away? Yep. Hopefully that goes off before their colony ship arrives. I don't want to have to share systems. That's obnoxious. Federation and Advanced Government. Research and income bonus is increased to 75%. More research for moi. Scrapped colony base. Dang it. I think they got it. Well, I'll demand that they give it to me, because I don't want to share. Oh, it said scrapped colony base? Could we not build it because they're here? Yeah, I think they might have just left. Alright. Master University. Stock Exchange. Weather Controller. Terraform. And how's Bolo doing in terms of pops? Got 3 more. Move on over. And then 7 of 14, 4 of 6, 12 of 14. Let's move a couple more. On over. What are you guys doing? Why are you sending a colony ship? Why do you guys have a colony ship here? I will just order you guys to surrender any colonies that you create. And I'll go to war if you have to. Like, I don't... You guys are being awfully spunky for... Why do I have... Does this count as a blockade? No. Where did all of my food... Why are my transports tied up? It's because of Argus? And that's a few. Oh, they're transporting pops. That's why. Okay, that'll solve itself in a few turns. Okay, you guys got a star base, which is good. Just get anything production related to help build anything else. Are you guys barren? Barren, okay. So no need for a radiation shield. What's done with all that? In terraform. I've got a stock exchange. University. Maybe just another fighter? Starting to run out of stuff for you guys to build. We're already low on command points. Okay, they did decide to take Yadith, so hey jerks. Give me that. Thanks. It's like the Nolams are heading towards Simius. Now I have Klakens in my empire. Alright, you guys can get to work on that stuff. Here, get a head start. Stock exchange. This place is toxic, so no need for a radiation shield. This place is Terran? Yeah. So, weather controller, stock exchange. You can see just how incredibly industrious Sakra are. You're not going to Tau, are you? What? Oh, yeah, like I said, you can frame other empires, and somebody framed us as spies. And they did the thing, so I'm just gonna come... Gimme. Okay, they did it. War averted. Alright, now I have a Nolam guy. Alright, same deal. Buy you guys a factory to help you build the RoboBinder plant. Fog is still assimilating people. Why do you guys need so many farmers? Oh, the gravity! Get a gravity generator. And soil enrichment. The weather controller. That ought to help. Let's get us some more freighters, because we are actually running out as we transport people. Alright. You guys are fully assimilated, so we can blast this. Get out. Now you guys just jump up straight to battle station. Biospheres, Auto Lab, Master University, Computer, Stock Exchange. This is kind of what happens towards the... as you get a little more developed, is just pick a huge list of things and just let them go for a while. Are you serious? I think they might be making a play. Let me see if I can improve relations places. Want trade? Want research? Okay. You notice the Mercians are super happy because they're playing nice. Okay. I will kill all of you. Simius has a battle station, yeah. The one that matters does. Federation, big bonuses. Galactic currency exchange. Eliminates the need for hard currency, replacing it with the instantaneous electronic exchanges. Oh good, we've got crypto. Raises money generated by all colonies by 50%. You know, that sounds pretty good. We are kind of running ahead of ourselves in this field though. Let's yeah, let's improve our computers a bit, and then we can start making other things. You guys got your stock exchange, get your Astra University. Oh, you guys were building battleships. Maybe just get more transports. We're gonna need them eventually. Okay. Let's do another round. See if we can get rid of any more alien management centers. And see if we can get rid of some more the guys up here. Yeah, we started showing up. Still getting assimilated, so here's 3. You guys have... I think I already have people on the way. Those planets. You guys can head to Kif. You could also just have a mixed colony. Why not? You head to Simius. You can help build up there. Alright. So Kif got rid of their alien management center. You guys don't have one. Bolo has one because they still need it. You guys still need yours. Uxmai done with theirs. Slop probably still need theirs. Oh, this one doesn't. Theirs is already gone. They are still using theirs. Dog, which kept rebelling and is still converting people. And I think all these other planets were surrendered, so these ones should never have needed one to begin with. Yeah. Just shocking way of starting things off where they just start surrendering systems left and right regardless of the population. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, I think I'm probably going to call it here because we've been going for a few hours and this is a good start. And I don't want to just like start the war right now just to end in 5 minutes. So next time on Sunday, when I'll be back, we'll start heading in to invade the Silicoids and we'll take over them. And that war is probably going to go more or less the same. Possibly even a little bit easier. Silicoids are not good at science. They've not spread as much as I thought. Maybe just that war with the humans kind of stifled their growth a bit. But they're like the Sakra, they reproduce pretty quickly. They inhabit everything. and they're very industrious. So that's just going to cause this lead to just skyrocket as our economy is going to absolutely explode. And then from there, we'll just work our way out. And eventually we're going to... I mean, to be honest, we're probably just going to win the game the next time there's an election. But I'll just, I'll save, or I'll load an autosave and then just keep going. And then we'll eventually find Orion is probably this star right here. One of these two. Probably this one. And eventually, the end goal is going to be to kill the Interrans, which is in the future. So, if you're here, thank you very much for joining. Appreciate you. Love you. Hope you're having a great week. It's almost Friday. It's almost the weekend. We're going to make it. Looks like I am in here by myself. It doesn't look like I have any viewers, so I'm not going to raid. It's going to end the stream. But if you're watching, thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.